Yeah, it's just typical customer bullshit. I was just like, God damn. Fucking lost brain cells for that. Anyway, but I did watch the Dota today. That was pretty crazy.
I was not able to watch any Dota. Are there any games worth watching?
Well, they all got to game 3 somehow.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
good.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking Dota to catch up on for you.
There's 11
lot of-
hours of Dota. Holy shit.
No, it's more
Yeah.
than that. They had 2 streams today.
I mean, they had 2 streams today.
I beg the fuck your pardon?
I think there was more than 11 hours, right? I think it was closer
No.
to 14.
No,
They were still going when I got home from work. That's way
Yeah.
more than 11 hours.
yeah, it was.
They
1:30,
started at 2 o'clock this morning.
3 o'clock, but yeah, 2 o'clock your time. Yeah, they went for about 12 hours. I would say. Like I said, every single team had a double game, triple game. I'm fairly certain there was not 2 streams today.
Alright, then Twitch was just lying to me.
I mean, there was the Russian.
No, I don't mean the Russians.
The what?
Yeah, I'm not seeing another Dota stream. 5 days ago. Yeah, no.
Huh.
So anyway, Dota time. Yeah, it was a long day, long day. A lot of too many people. I didn't do, but that was good because I'm not also all. You get to deal
Many
with that.
such cases.
Yeah.
My feet hurt.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Stop licking them.
I don't.
Anyway, feed me.
What did you say?
I said, "Fuck your skull."
Well, that's quite rude.
I was gonna say that was rather rude of you. What did I do?
Let's see here. You know what? Let's see. What we have not done in a while. We have not done. Let's go to the Twilight section.
Oh, sweet God.
Let's see.
No.
Let's see what absolutely fucking depraved shit shows up in this section. It's got 222,000 stories.
Wow.
That's gonna be good. A flame in the dark. Female self-insert is a talented witch on the run from her evil sisters and their past. Hold on, I gotta fucking take off this sweatshirt. I'd overheat if I kept that on and laughed.
Read that title again?
A flame in the dark. Molly, a young self-insert talented witch, is on the run from her evil sisters. With her sisters from their evil past. After moving to Forks for a fresh start, one human girl, a charming southern vampire, and his family turn her life upside down with a new world she never dreamed of.
Is it a world of cocaine and hookers?
So I'm really confused by this one. You're a witch and you didn't think vampires were real? Like that's like a werewolf
Apparently.
being shocked that vampires are real. That's like a unicorn being shocked that magic's real. Magic's real? What? Vampires are real too!
Oh my god, it just blew my mind. You mean they're real? I thought I was special.
I just thought I was high off my gourd!
I thought I was just baked, bro.
Oh god. So anyway, yeah, it's the author shipping themselves with Jasper, which is, I guess, southern. Oh god, it gets bad. Marionette. He was a fallen angel.
Sorry, what?
He was a fallen angel. She was
It's-
the devil's servant. Theirs is a world of dust and deceit, conquering and conquerors. He was the key to her
Ooh.
freedom, and she was his weapon. And love is, after all, an instrument, and trust is long dead. Now, if only this fool would get it, she wouldn't be spending more time trying to keep him alive than she did trying to get rid of him. A romance
Twilight.
fantasy story. 61
Twilight.
chapters.
Are fallen
It's a-
angels a thing in those books?
No!
No.
I didn't think so.
125,000 words. Yeah, no, straight shit. This person wrote a Twilight fanfic that is literally just a fantasy modern AU.
I want to write my own story, but I want the popularity boost that comes
Mhm.
with putting it in the Twilight section.
Are we sure they
Goddamn, that's
didn't
beautiful.
are we sure they didn't accidentally write a supernatural fanfic and put it in the wrong section?
You know,
Maybe.
that is entirely
'Cause
possible.
That sounds like that would be a small arc in that show from what I've been told about it.
It literally is
That's-
actually an arc in the show. It's funny you say that.
What's her name?
God,
Ruby.
yeah, this
Cass
is-
and
this-
Ruby have that arc.
Yeah, it literally is an arc, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. They have a Stars library, a fiction press, and an archive of their own. Wait, so they publish their own stuff?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No, they literally publish their own works. Yeah, no, they literally have an account on Fiction Press. So they 110% literally publish their own stuff, but then chose to publish this blatantly original story under the Twilight section because Fiction Press got her like 7 viewers.
Sounds accurate.
Okay then. Maybe they're hoping to be the next 50 Shades.
Yeah, well, they only got 123 favorites on this one, so
Mm.
Oof.
I mean, isn't the Twilight
Wow.
section kind of saturated?
well, you would think so, wouldn't you? Hey,
I would.
Stars. So this is the other stories by this author. Stars. Oh, interesting. They also republished all of their original stuff on their Fiction Press account, also under the Twilight section.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. So yeah, they really are trying to desperately cling to Twilight's popularity.
Hmm.
Yep.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. By my calculations, it should get you 3 more views than normal.
Anyway,
I don't know where I was going with it. I'm sorry.
I was kind of just waiting.
You should
Anyway, this is another story from them. Star in Your Sky. It wasn't every day that Bella volunteered to be eaten alive by vampires. The last thing she expected was for him to kidnap her and take her on an adventure instead. Who was he, and how were they connected? It was hard to have fun while tangled in a web of secret schemes and dangerous ancients. An adventure humor story featuring Bella and Edward. 88 chapters, 172,000 words. 1,000 favorites. Goddamn.
Impressive.
This story has been taken down to be edited. Story has been taken down to be edited.
Sure, it has.
1,000 fallen petals. In the Eastern Han Dynasty, in the year 1666 AD. What does this have to do with Twilight?
Well, vampires
we're
are
gonna
immortal,
find out.
You see.
I think we are about to find out. She was a lovely concubine meant for the Chinese emperor. He was the son of a dead Roman emissary traveling along the Silk Road. An unlikely, dangerous romance blooms between these two different worlds. First place judges vote for Twilight Diversity Contest.
Oh boy.
Excuse you?
So you wrote a story about a Chinese woman and a Roman dating in 166 AD China. And this
I mean, the
somehow
Romans
passed.
did.
Well, I'm aware they did. My point is more, how the fuck did this pass as a Twilight story?
Yeah.
That's fucking. I don't know, gamer.
No one cares enough to call.
Maybe
them.
there's a vampire.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it. Doesn't make it unique to
What?
Twilight. Oh
Well,
shit, there's a
hang on.
vampire.
All right, you know what? If the author's logic is unironically, I wanted to prove I could make a better story than Twilight, I might accept that.
Yeah, all right.
I might
I mean,
have to
if
cop
sure-
out at 9 o'clock
That's-
to listen to
that's
two
absolutely-
cards fighting. It's probably gonna be on the same level as the fan fiction we're listening to.
I'm gonna-
Is it
What's
anyone
happening
we
at 9
know?
o'clock?
I mean, if it has
Yeah.
a vampire in it, I guess.
I
it's
hope
fine,
he
but as long
answers
as it
this.
doesn't have,
I hope he answers
Yeah,
that question.
yeah, I
I'd
know,
really
you're
like
right,
to
yeah.
know.
Is it anyone we know? Yeah. Anyway, so this person has a very unique interpretation of what it means to write a Twilight story.
Project
Oh.
X Man.
Separated. Oh man. Ugh. Woo. Bittersweet. Lovely story. He risked everything for her. Oh no. Ugh, I can't believe that after reading 87 chapters, this story is still incomplete. It is so frustrating that such a good story isn't finished. I wish I checked before starting.
Oh no.
I mean, that's more, that a lot of people don't really understand how to end an arc. A lot of people just kind of keep writing their fanfic until it dies, because they don't know how to actually finish a story.
They never learned how to properly end a story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like the one forgiven flaw of fanfic authors, because fanfic generally starts up because the story ended and the person was like, but what if they did this next? It's like, yeah. So it's no surprise that fanfic authors are not able
Honest-
to end the story.
I, I think writing endings is probably my biggest weakness when it comes to writing. So like, I can't really throw stones from this glass house I'm in right now.
Yeah.
It can be difficult to do.
I mean, just writing in general is hard for me. When I start doing it, it's actually, but you know, it's just getting to that point where I can not be brain
Getting
drained.
getting you started is difficult.
Yeah.
One could say.
Yeah.
But once
Getting
you
you
get
to stop
into it,
is also difficult.
If you can
Yeah.
get Sneaky past point A, you can get it. You can get. He can get going.
I'm like a train falling
no,
down a
no,
hill.
he's alcohol fueled.
I like that. Falling down a hill, not rolling, falling.
He's falling with style.
I am, of course, talking about our two leaders of the country. Oh, wait, is that debate happening? Damn.
Yeah.
Is that
Well, not till
Nice.
later tonight.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
that's happening today.
When the flow hits, I can't stop writing. Yeah, no, absolutely, that's happened to me before, where I'm like, all right, great. That was a great writing session. I got like 9,000 words done. It's 4 a.m.
Oh no!
Fuck.
What's
Most
that?
productive sneaky day.
You?
Huh?
Huh?
What was that sign said?
I said, "What's that brain? You got another 10K in you? Let's go."
I think
Yeah,
my
oh, hey.
favorite part will forever
Y-
be, okay, Max, all we have to do is write like a 700-word opener for this section so we can introduce Andre.
No, it wasn't.
9,000
It
words
wasn't
later.
Andre. No, it wasn't even Andre. Sneaky. We were just gonna go visit Rickon.
All right, yeah.
Oh my god.
We were just gonna go visit the dude who locked himself up in a dungeon in the flooded areas under the map. Like, oh, we can just,
9,000 words later.
We just need 500 words. Oh dear, we just wrote the equivalent of chapter 1. Oh dear.
Whoops. Whoops, it's all chapters.
We were like, we just need 500 words, then we'll go see Andre, and 5 to 6, 7,000
That's
words
what it
later,
was, yeah.
we finally got to Andre was the end goal
Yeah.
for what was supposed to be 2 paragraphs at most.
No, well,
Jeez
no, he
Louise,
wasn't the
guys.
end goal. He was supposed to be the start of the story, of the chapter.
Yeah. Oops. Anyways, enjoy this extra long chapter 2.
Oops, it's all paragraphs.
looks at scarabs, chapter see a satia.
Yeah.
Agree.
Is what
Look,
it is.
It was what, almost 50k words?
Yeah. Is what it
We had to split it up into 3.
Is what it is. Also, I'm super happy they canonized the hyper death Arcano beam.
The
Mhm.
what?
The who, the what now?
Or the soul
So-
stream.
In the latest WoW expansion, they had the strongest mage in the world focus arcane energies into a giant death cannon beam.
Oh, so Jaina
And-
finally made a death cannon.
Oh no, Khadgar.
No, fuck off. It should have been Jaina.
Well, she's old now. Get with the times, old man.
I
Oof.
know she's old. She's still cool.
Yes, she is. But anyway, Khadgar, the strongest mage in the world, proceeded to cast Arcane Death Cannon Beam.
Strongest bitch in the world, maybe.
Yeah, he kind of did get fucking bitched out, but I mean, it is a pretty sick cutscene, so I will say go and watch it. But
So he had Kamehameha.
Yeah, and so anyway, point being though is that it's a arcane death beam, and it was supposed to like fucking wreck shit, but it didn't because the big bad he used it on has to be a big bad, show off how awesome they are. So it didn't
Of
work,
course.
but the point is more along the lines that we had Malagos, the dragon god of magic, do that in our chapter
Yeah.
like
I
3
see.
years ago.
So you're saying once more they ripped off something you were doing?
Yes. Anyway, oh wow, that is a Twilight fan. What the fuck is that profile picture? That's disturbing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A story by this author. This is like straight up signed stuff. Unwrapped.
Excuse me?
All Bella wants for Christmas is to be immortal, and the Cullens are going to give it to her. Forced foray into fanfics. A very Cullen Christmas. Tons of ridiculous citrus. Bella is a present.
How does that sound remotely like what I'd write?
They're going to unwrap her because she's a present. They're gonna fuck her. They're gonna have a giant orgy.
Yeah. But I wouldn't make that the entirety of the story.
I'm sorry,
That's a good
but
chapter.
Predatory, RLC, JK will kind of disagree with you.
That's like a chapter, my dude. There is,
That's
in fact,
like-
underlying plot in all of those. Overarching plot, in fact.
I mean, if you
Shit
want to
out.
say
I don't think
that
you're
the
beating these allegations.
troposphere, yeah, I mean, if you want to say like the troposphere is technically around the Earth, then I mean, yeah, I'll agree with you that there was an overarching plot in your stories.
I think that really depends on the story. Like, what the Tanya story I'm having him write absolutely has a plot.
Oh, well, yes, but there's like no sex in it, so that's like
Yes.
Yeah.
Yet.
We're talking about the parts of the story. We're talking about his stories that just have sex in them. He's trying to say that his stories that just have sex in them somehow have like some sort of like a sea underneath the underneath, and you'll find the plot there buried beneath the dicks and the dildos and the tentacle play.
No. No. Those stories are less than 30% porn.
I don't know, man. Like 30% arsenic is still 30% arsenic.
It's not fucking arsenic, though, no, is it?
I don't know,
It kind of
man.
sounds like arsenic to me.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
If you read it all at once, but you'll be fine.
I don't know. I kind of feel like it attracts a certain audience.
It does.
I wonder what the meaning behind all of this young middle school girl porn sign rights is. Yes, the world may never know.
He said high school, Sneaky.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't specify. Fuck. I'll tell you what the meaning is. The meaning is
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Oh, money. You're doing it for money, right? That's why you wrote 20 chapters for free. You're doing it for the money.
That's advertising.
Ah.
Do
How's
you
that
not
going?
understand how advertising works?
Apparently, Apparently,
Hey,
I
Sign,
don't.
could you write a few? Would you be interested in writing a few chapters for exposure?
Any
I'll,
shit.
I'll pay you an exposure.
Oh, come on! You set that up, man.
I did. And to be fair, I did 1 or 2 free chapters of
Yeah, I would say you did.
Yeah.
Those were early birthday presents, and they were greatly appreciated.
And you
You're
know
welcome.
what? I will say that I was right. And I now have other people paying to have Tanya's Outer Heaven written. Like I told Sign I
There's
would
a
have.
lot.
Because I'm right.
I did have somebody ask me about commissioning more of the Star Wars one today.
Really?
Oh, nice.
So I may be getting another one of those soon, hopefully.
Woo!
If not, written.
If not, I'll just have to get some more going. Listen. If even one person commissions a chapter, I will be incredibly satisfied.
Sign is
had,
poor and he's trying
like
to raise
3.
money to buy Epstein's Island.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa,
whoa.
whoa! Dial it back a little.
He wants to rename
the
it the
brakes.
JK Island.
No, it's just Japan, my friend.
Ooh,
Oh.
Well, okay, if you
It's
do that, you
not
need to name it
Japan.
Neo Japan.
Ah, there we go. Just name it Neo Japan.
A Jane Eyre-inspired gothic romance rewrite of the Twilight universe taking place in the 1930s. Why?
No. No.
That's them's be words.
Those are words. A new day. Meet this determined FBI agent, driven by a desire for revenge. As she pursues her mission, she teeters on the brink of madness, losing more than she could have ever imagined. Alongside her, there's a self-assured FBI. There's the self-assured FBI who? What? That's not how you use that, but okay. Despite his confidence, has always experienced profound loneliness and a sense of being misunderstood. And danger lurks around the corner, threatening to tear them apart. A no vampire reimagining of Twilight and Bella and Edward.
Hey, look, Sneaky, it's your favorite kind of story. A no powers AU.
Who would have thought? In my Twilight section? No. It can't be.
I mean, that does seem very out of character for the usual female reader audience.
What do you mean?
They like the idea of self-inserting as a woman being pursued by the strongest men in the world by virtue of being, supernaturally strong.
I mean, sure, yeah, but I mean, no power AUs is also the common female fantasy of.
Yeah, I was gonna say no power AU, so they can make it so insert male character is in the coffee shop and he loves.
Or,
weed.
they're lusting after the mafia, they're lusting after a cop, they're lusting after, a barista or some shit,
Female authors.
Same old shit, different day. Anyway, this is the one I wanted to get to. Twilight Gamer.
Excuse you?
Jack
You heard him.
Sparrow. A young.
What did I do
I'm
here?
gonna hate this. I can already tell.
A young teen in the small city of Forks. It's actually a town. Cities have a distinct population minimum. Anyway. In the year 2005, who finds himself waking up one day with a blue holographic panel in front of his face. The system asks him to choose his stats, called special.
feel like Jack would just kind of poke at it for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
It cautions the young
Wonder
man
if
that
he's
his
drunk.
choice is irreversible. But he doesn't give it much mind and rashly slams those stat points in. Yeah, that's Jack Sparrow.
No.
Put it on dexterity and charisma.
Probably maximizes charisma.
No, guys, I'm pretty sure he maxes luck.
Luck
Yeah,
is not
true.
a stat.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yes,
special.
it is.
Phrase. Luck is not a stat in D&D based systems. It's only a stat in Japanese based
This is the
systems. and only
special
some of
system,
them.
buddy.
Special, you fucking retard!
Oh, the fucking Fallout system?
Yes!
Ugh.
Oh, God. So anyway, yeah, the author does not know how to make paragraphs at all. So I'm about to cast maximized age damage. The year was 2005. It was January. A Saturday night. Inside the house at the center of the small town, a young high schooler was seated in front of his PC as he played the brand new hit game, World of Warcraft.
Ah.
No. World of Warcraft was out before that.
World of Warcraft was out in September of 2004.
No, it was out before that.
I
No,
hate
it was
this.
not.
This is revolting.
Brother, I am pinned here.
Brother, I am
This is revolting. I
What?
hate this.
Are you sure
Please.
it didn't come out in like 2000?
That is Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos.
2003 was the early for World of Warcraft.
But I could have sworn I remember playing it before
man.
graduating high school.
Old man.
Oh, man.
World
dimension's
of
kicking in.
Warcraft came out in 2004. Warcraft 3 came out in 2000.
Mm.
Come on, old man. Get back on the bus. It's time for you to go to the home.
If it makes you feel any better, Sign, Warcraft as a series is now 30 years old.
No. Stop talking.
Yeah, I'm as old as
Stop.
Warcraft.
I'm barely a year older than it. That's interesting.
It's older than I'm dead.
All right then.
Anyway. Fuck! The teen yelled as he threw his mouse at the wall.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah. Crack. The regret didn't take long to take place as only a few seconds later, teen was holding remains of plastic mouse. Shitty ass game? Why the hell do people want to kill low levels? Those bitches just too weak to go against someone their own level, the teen thought frustrated. Actually, it's a fun fact. When World of Warcraft first released, there was PvE and PvP servers. So
Yeah.
by the sheer fact
Yep.
that you joined a PvP server, you agreed to being hit by PvP at any point in time.
You
As a
signed the
reaction to-
contract.
As a reaction to this, gamer, the forums are that way. Continue to complain about gear levels and levels.
Yeah, right.
Also, fuck gear.
Begin
Fuck
complaining.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That is all.
Yeah, no, it was a very much moment of just like, I hate people that complain about being ganked.
But
When
also,
they
fuck you for ganking
choose-
me.
No,
Yes.
you chose to play on the server that allows it.
You went to the PvP server. Oh no! The snake is eating my face. If only I hadn't walked into the room labeled snake face eaters.
Look,
Snakey.
most people think that when you're doing this PvP stuff, you'll be PvPing people around your level and skill level, not having people from end game come and kill you as you're brand new, just for the hell of it, because they can.
Skill issue detected.
Right, because all of those people who think that thing immediately hit max level and then don't immediately go back to the low-level areas and kill a bunch of noobs.
Because it was done to them, usually.
No, very rarely is it ever because of that. Usually it's just a power play because they try to go play rated battlegrounds and then get their ass absolutely handed to them on a gold platter with a piston driving it down their mouth. And so they go, ugh,
Ooh.
I hate it. Everyone's better than me. I'm gonna go beat up lower level people.
This is
Yeah.
why I hate PvP
And that-
in games.
And that's why Smurfs exist.
Ugh, fucking smurfing.
Winks.
Twinks,
Me
all that
killing
shit.
all Smurfs. I shall now become Gilgamesh or whatever the fuck his name was.
What?
The fucking dude from Smurfs that wants to like
Smurfs.
Gargamel?
Personally,
She
honestly,
Gargamel. What the fuck?
one of the
Forget his name.
most controversial changes.
Oh,
Bro,
because
I
I
thought
haven't
you
heard
were
about that shit.
bastardizing Gilgamesh for some
I did.
reason.
I did too. I was like, did he?
I
bite
was
his
like,
tongue
his
saying
name
Gilgamesh?
sounded
Having a
like
stroke?
Gilgamesh to me. I'm like, no, okay, his name was fucking. What the fuck was it now?
Gargamel.
Gargamel.
Gargamel. Thank you. I don't
Yeah,
fucking. I don't
Gargle this
fucking know.
dick!
Yeah, no, I mean, like, one of the most controversial changes they ever made, for me at least, for PvP systems, was definitely the stat redistribution that occurred, where I fully support it for everything but max level, where basically, if you battlegrounded at anywhere between levels 10 to 20, you were basically statted up to always be max stats for level 20, regardless of your gear and regardless of your level. And that put everyone on an equal playing field for when you're leveling in the battlegrounds, because it was really annoying that people would be like preventing their character from getting XP at level 29 with all the best gear, and then they would just win the battleground all the time because they had the best stats and the best gear.
Mhm.
And it was just I hate twinking. I hated twinking. Them getting rid of twinking was possibly the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But it's really
People-
annoying in battlegrounds when you're max level when they equalize the stat distribution, because a whole bunch of people who are absolute fucking shitters and don't know what they're doing now get maximized stats, and then they just win because their class is fucking broken, instead of like actually needing to get the gear to be broken.
As the Death Knight player,
Yes,
Yes.
yes, as the Death Knight player.
Abso-fucking-lutely as the Death Knight player.
I as the person who managed to get Gladiator as the Death Knight player, doing a completely unconventional build using gear I fought and scraped for, yes, I will say I am slightly pissed off that some scop off the street can go buy max level characters through the Blizzard system instead of fucking illegally.
that's a
Go into-
completely different problem.
Now let me finish. Go into the battleground and have a better class than me simply because the developer plays it more.
Yeah, that's real.
I want, if I put 1,000 hours into max level battlegrounds and I get the best fucking gear for battlegrounds, I want to be able to dumpster people who don't.
Of course, counter argument. Get good, scrub.
I literally
has-
did!
Yeah,
Other
he
I
already
was
went
one of the best fucking Death Knights!
Yes.
So those classes are that fucking broken.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, 100%. There was a period of time where you literally just couldn't kill priests or warlocks. You still can't kill warlocks. They've rebalanced the priests a little bit. But the healers are just beyond fucking broken right now in Modern WoW. It is impossible to kill them in Modern WoW. Because the problem is with with all of this bullshit is they don't know how to fucking balance anything because they tried to go for the hardcore crowd. They also tried to go for the raiding crowd. They also tried to go for the casual crowd and the PvP crowd at the same time with the same abilities. And there's like 12 fucking classes now, or 13, 14, 15 classes now or some shit.
So what I'm hearing
It's
is they
fucking
went
nuts.
the Overwatch route and
And
just
each
didn't
class-
fucking balance.
Well, no, because the problem is
Yes.
like there's like 15 classes, and each class has like 30 abilities and 3 talent trees and gear equipment and like all of this other shit, and then the borrowed power of the week and a whole bunch of other shit. And so they have to balance like
Yes,
700
that's
fucking abilities for 5 completely different styles of play.
There's also specs for every single class.
Well, I said that there's different talent trees. And so the problem is they tried because they were so dog shit at producing content for the game for such a long period of time. The only people that were left were the hardcore players because they had dumped like 14,000 hours into the game and were like, well, if I quit now, then that means my 14 hours meant nothing. It's like they don't mean anything anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you're not Asmongold, then those hours didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
If you don't make money off of it in some manner, those hours were for you and you alone.
And now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. I have 7,000 hours in Dota 2. I'm not a fucking pro, but I'm also not trying to monetize it. So that's a very important aspect. It's something I do in my free time to have fun and raise
Well.
my blood pressure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's
My
the
doctor
second
told me
reason.
my blood pressure was a little low, so I started playing Dota.
But point
My
being, though,
blood
is
pressure.
I did it as an enjoyment thing, and I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to be like, oh, well, I can't stop playing Dota because I put so many hours into Dota. I'll stop playing Dota when it stops being fun.
Yeah.
It's still fun. I still play it. But these people, they have so many hours. They've invented stories for themselves, and like a whole fucking card catalog of excuses as to why they can't stop playing WoW. And so they all play this new game mode called Mythic Plus, which is where they do the worst fucking thing in existence. The one thing I hate the most about difficulty.
What
Mythic
did they do?
Plus is a normal dungeon, except every tier of Mythic Plus, which you get from beating the dungeon on that tier of Mythic Plus, they multiply the health and damage of all of the NPCs.
I've actually done
Oh.
Mythic Plus.
Oh, the bullet sponge
No.
route. Mm.
So Mythic
It's
Plus,
Diablo 3.
Also, they
even
time you.
worse than that.
What do you
Mythic
mean
Plus
they
is even
time
worse
you?
than that. So, Mythic Plus is whenever you complete the highest difficulty in Mythic, you get a key. That key is level 1. In order to get that thing and get rewards for it for the week, you have to do that with a group of 5. You cannot trade out people while that thing is active. You're on a time limit, and everything is harder, or everything is tankier, and depending upon the level of the mythic key, it goes to like 25 or something stupid.
Oh no,
You
they've
work with
actually
the extra-
there is no cap to it. It just becomes so fucking impossible that people just can't beat higher than a certain point. I believe the highest someone ever got, and this was like some sort of big celebration for them, good for them, I guess,
Mhm.
was Mythic Key level 33, and the WoW developers didn't know that it was even possible to get that high because the health multiplier is like times 1,000 at that point.
Yeah. The point is it continues on and until you reach that point. In order to do that, you have to beat it within the time limit. You have to kill every single boss, not just the end boss.
Wow.
And
And then
depending
the higher Mythic levels, you also have the
You have
mobs running around
modifiers.
with extra abilities and really bullshit crap.
Criminy.
Yeah, like
Sure.
there was a period of time in one season where the mythic abilities that the mobs had, if two mobs casted one of the each of the abilities at the same time, your party just gets wiped.
And these modifiers are every 3 levels.
Yeah.
The worst part is actually every time you complete it, you get a new key, and you complete it within the time limit and all. However, the key that you get isn't for is randomized between all the available dungeons for Mythic.
8 of them of the like 112 that currently.
Yeah, whatever the expansion ends dungeons are, it chooses from all of them that are available in that expansion.
No, it
From
Mythic
that
now
point
chooses
on to
4
point
from
B.
the current expansion and 4.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Point is
But
though
yeah,
is that
it's
Mythics
bad.
gets very old very quickly, and
Mythic
all of the
Plus is
dungeon
bad.
design gets changed to pander to Mythic. Like, oh, we can't have these big expansive dungeons anymore like they used to in the old days because Mythic players would take too long to run through them. So now they have to be super compact and super windy and narrow hallways, and like all of the dungeon design is now based around what it's going to be like when a Mythic player goes through it. And all of the healing for the healing spells in the game is based around like what the Mythic players are going to be using. So like this is why in PvP the healers are unstoppable, because no player is capable of outputting the damage of Mythic 25, but Mythic 25 is a goal you have to reach every single week.
Yes.
So they balance all of the abilities around Mythic 25, and so the players just can't keep up in PvP when facing these healers, because they can just hit one button and the entire fucking raid gets healed to maximum. And it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. You have to dedicate, typically on average, 4 people to killing one healer or just stopping them so that you can kill other stuff. That's how bad it is. And Lord help you if there are 4 healers on the opposite team.
Yeah.
Because then it's impossible.
So,
That
yeah.
like see
Yeah.
that annoys me because like look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Galaxy's PvP was a real shit show.
Yeah.
A fun shit show, but a shit show nonetheless. But no, I was thinking of the Old Republic, right? I'm not gonna sit there and tell you the Old Republic's PvP was fantastic. It wasn't. It needed work.
Yeah.
But it was certainly better than that. But like I worked super hard because I played a healer, and of course, get the fucking healer. Everybody knows
Right,
you get the
obviously,
fucking
yeah.
healer.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. So I went out and I did something completely wrong. I lowered my ability to heal because I got a bunch of relics. And the relics all just said extra defense. And there was one very specific relic that was like, for the next 10 seconds, reduce damage by 80%. And then there was one specific ability that only belonged on the bounty hunter medic, which was reduce incoming damage by 10%. So I would wait for them to all jump me, and then I would go minus 90% damage. Get them, DPS. And I would laugh.
Shit.
Well, it's
I
like
would laugh.
back in the day of Wrath of Lich King, I had an incredibly unorthodox build. A build so unorthodox I was thrown out of raids for it. But when I wasn't thrown out of raids for it, and when people realized that actually I was fucking cracked, was that my build was spread across the healing, the DPS, and the tanking trees. But specifically certain points that got certain abilities for certain power-ups, and what it did was it made me heal more than a priest, it made me do more damage than an arcane mage, and made me tank harder than a protection warrior.
Yeah. Ye olden days of greatness.
And this was because I decided that I was going to go create my own little custom talent tree lines and not pay attention to any of the dog shit builds that everyone says is the mandatory thing that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
They've removed that since then.
Of course, it was too broken.
Well,
Can't
no,
let
it
you
wasn't
mix
too
and match.
broken. No. It wasn't the fact that it was too broken. It was complicated for.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like I remember there was a time when I could mix and match my healing with a couple of DPS talents, and let me tell you, there was something immensely fun about upgrading the Sneaky. You remember the jetpack jump
Yes.
ability?
Yes.
Oh, that was such a fun ability, especially when you maxed it and you just watched people, right? You watched, aha! Someone applied a 2-second stun, burn. Well,
Yeah.
not literally burn, metaphorically burn, explode.
Yeah.
You should explode now.
Yeah, no, so basically what they replaced it with was, I think they've replaced this system as well, but it's been so long since I've played.
So
But
there
they
was
would-
the initial 3 to 4 talent trees.
yeah,
Or
they replaced it with every certain level, you got to pick of the red color, the blue color, or the green color ability, and they all did the same thing.
some of them were different, but it really
too
depended on what spec.
Yeah.
And some of them were, oh, you get a new ability. Or one of them was, you get this tacked on to your ability that makes you do better.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was
So
Better.
totally random.
incremental upgrade.
Yeah, and they got rid of that because it was boring.
Yeah, and they lost a shit ton of people because there was no point to leveling up. There was no point in being max level. There was no fun in doing anything because you picked the
Mhm.
red color, the blue color, or the green color, and then however well your class did actually didn't depend on the color you picked. It depended on how often that one of the patching devs played your class.
Yeah. I think they added that in Legion.
Poor fucking shamans.
Oh god, poor
Went
shamans.
like 7 expansion packs without a single fucking patch.
Yeah.
It'd suck anyway. They can piss off.
But
Shaman used to be you could actually do a small amount of tanking in a dungeon. And way back in the olden days.
you know
Now
what?
you
You know what the most updated class was?
Hunter.
It's
Of fucking course it
Oh,
was.
Druid.
yeah, the furry
course.
class. And then they added the furry race, and then they added the scaly race. And did you see the latest update to the scaly race, Gray?
I haven't been on in like 2 years.
So now when you use your flight ability that is unique to the scaly race, NPCs appear next to you and fly with you, other scalies. So you feel like you're
Oh,
flying in a
man.
pack. A pack of
Fucking
scalies.
deep promotion.
Why?
Because they're filled with scalies!
Unironically, everything that
Breastmeat
has
stealing
come up in
scalies.
USA has been just worse and worse.
Yeah, because the problem is it's like, we had a whole patch for, was it Battle for Azeroth, I think it was? Yeah, Battle for Azeroth. There was a
Good.
whole patch in Battle for Azeroth where the entire horde section of the patch was, go help these tiny little furry lollies.
But what if I do not wish to?
I'm playing a horde. I'm here to fuck people up.
And
What
they're
is
like
wrong
a
with you?
3 on the furry scale, too.
They
I
look
genuinely
like
don't remember
outdated
this.
actors.
This might have been after I quit.
Yeah, it was the Volpera.
Are bipedal fennec foxes.
Okay,
what?
now
Oh,
see,
what?
Literally, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
What I like what Final Fantasy XIV did, where it went, okay, here's the bunny girl race, and then here's the buff male lion race.
Based.
Yeah.
Literally, they went,
Uh.
okay, this entire race is bunny girls. Okay, and what's the other one? Lion-O.
Okay.
Yeah, based.
They did that with Perfect World. It's like
Yeah.
one line was all fox girls, and the other line was big tiger men.
Yes.
It was the same race. It's just if you chose male, you went the warrior route. If you chose female, you went the
Oh no,
caster
these
route.
these were completely separate. I will say, the male lion race, like if the bunny girls were like a 1, then the lion dudes were like, I'd say they're like a 4.
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah, but you know, again, this goes back to the wildest woman's hear me out. Involves like, you know, a slime monster and tentacles and, you know, teeth. So, I'm not really surprised that the one targeted at men is, it's a cute girl with fox ears, and the one targeted at women is, you know, he's got that barb.
It's a dog or a cat or an animal.
But yeah, so it was, you know. Anyway,
But let's not discuss that again. Can we just do
enough
that?
about this. Let's go back to the skill level of the character involved here. Let's go to sleep. I can't even play now without a mouse either way. Also, throwing your mouse at the wall, pretty cringe behavior.
Oh god, it's really sad.
Absolutely.
Very.
He
It's
thought
like
as
that
he
with
pushed
TV.
the chair and hopped into his bed, taking mattress and covering himself. Wait, taking the mattress and covering himself?
Impressive.
Ooh.
Why?
Dude just jumped under the mattress. Okay.
He's
Okay, you know
hiding
what?
from the monsters under the bed.
Hopped
Alright.
into his bed and then covered himself with the mattress.
Okay.
He could
Also, I
feed
gotta say,
on
I gotta
mattress.
amend this. This is worse than I thought. I don't know. Okay, where would you guys put Lion-O on the furry scale?
No, I'll post it. I don't know.
Link.
No, I'm saying
Picture.
like
I
well, first of
don't
all,
know. Post it.
I don't.
Lion. I'm posting it now, but like I'm referring to like
That's
actual
a
Lion.
4 on the. That's a 4.5
Yeah, I'm like
yeah.
maybe
scale.
it's worth. It's
Out of
probably I'd say
5.
that's a 5 maybe.
Yeah, no, that's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
it
don't-
depends on what scale you use.
Yeah.
On the furry scale. Yeah, on a 1 to 5 scale, 4.5 easy.
So we,
That
let me
one on
grab
the
the furry
left is
scale
a
so we can
little
all talk
too,
about the same one.
Yeah, pull up the. It's not. Hang on.
Okay, yeah. So, anyway, knowing is half the battle. Here we go.
I'm trying to find one that
It's
is not
not a
Oh.
5.
godly horny.
Oh, maybe don't use that version.
Yeah,
It's a 3 to a 4, closer to a 3.
Oh yeah, see, I was working off the 1 to 10.
Oh, yeah, no, we're
Okay.
operating off the 3 scale, yeah. So, when I said
Okay,
the
yeah.
Volpera were 3s, I meant they're 4s, actually.
Yeah, the Volpera
okay.
4s.
Yeah, I would
I
say
actually
the
had to look
Lion-Os
them
were
up.
3s.
Yeah. Compared to oh, that's right, I forgot. They did eventually add male and female of each of the opposites, but this is the bunny people, right? Which is like
But-
a 1.
Yeah, that's just a 1.
Of course, that's supposed to
That
be
is just
sexy. We
yeah.
are supposed
That
to
is
like
just that is just someone with fucking ears.
it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a Final
fucking-
Fantasy character species, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yes, that's what we've been talking about, Sign. I'm so glad you noticed, Sign.
I thought we were still talking about the fucking World of Warcraft shit.
No, he brought up Final Fantasy as an example.
His
Yeah.
mic or something cut out
Yeah,
when I
Final
heard it.
Fantasy was my counterpoint to WoW, where it's like, ooh, look, I was like, you know what? They had this, and they had this.
Yeah, we got the Twink Scalies and Volpera.
The Volpera are 3.5. The Draxir are absolutely a 4.
So the Scalies wouldn't
they're
have been
3s.
bad if they were actual half dragon, bulky,
Well,
muscular.
yeah, we've been through this
Suppose.
before, but yeah, no, this was the dragon race, the half dragon race that already existed. I think they called like Dragon Guardians in WoW.
Depends on which one it is. 'Cause
Hell,
there's-
let me play a Centaur one.
Immediately pulls up some horny shit. God damn it.
What'd you expect?
Fine. Okay, so we got Dragonkin.
Is it the one with the two-handed spear that you're thinking of?
Yeah. What are those called?
Drachnoids, I think?
No, there's a Dracthyr. I mean, okay, we'll pull this up so we can just have one.
Draconid.
Dragonid?
Draconid. Draconid.
Wait, aren't those what's her name's rape babies?
No, not all of them.
Alex Chaucer's?
No. They were just the ones you fought the
No.
most. Draconid. So yeah, here was the already existing anthropomorphic. Yeah. Okay, great post did the same thing. This is what we already had in the game.
Yeah.
Pretty cool
Why
looking.
would anybody pick that?
Well, see, this is what we actually got. They're called the Dracthia.
So the Draconid were made specifically for mobs. They were not supposed to be playable. Oh, you were supposed to go into areas with dragonflight stuff, mostly the black dragonflight, and kill the shit out.
Yeah.
We got that.
Ugh.
Here's the Dracthyr. Yeah, we got that instead.
Yeah, it's twink scaly.
Yeah, it's a twink scaly.
Yeah.
Perish.
And they're the only one that can use the newest class from
Yeah.
Dragon.
Which, I mean, to
Which
be
was
fair, it's
absolutely
like, oh,
fucking awesome.
invoking, yeah, well, get it. But, yeah, no, so it's just like, they already had these dudes, and it was like, okay, if you're gonna add a dragon class in, make it these dudes, right? But no, they're like, nope, twink. Okay.
Or do the one with the centaur buddy.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah, that too. But the thing is, though, is that,
Give you the choice.
yeah, but the thing is, though, is that they all had to be humanoids because it was just easier to make armor that way.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to make custom armor then.
Yeah.
Ah, that's why they have to be twink builds, because it fits the existing elf body build.
No, it actually
Human body
stretches
build.
across the skeleton. The armor stretches across all the skeletons. There's certain races where certain armors just look like dog shit because it stretches across it too much. No, I mean we have the Tauren already, and they're fucking jacked as shit.
They are the biggest race, by far. The tallest race is the trolls, but the Tauren are the biggest.
Amazing. Thank you, Google. You just gave me the perfect fucking image. Tauren.
I hate those.
I love them.
I
Tauren are
don't want to play as a cow.
Yeah.
They're a big cow that will punch you in the fucking face for getting near their
Okay,
wood.
I don't want to play as a cow.
The Tauren are the answer to. Oh, then don't.
I didn't.
Okay, good for you.
Like, I didn't even want to be on the side with all the non-humans. Okay.
At least they're not those fucking dog things. Ugh.
What are you, 6?
Oh, he's
Dog
one
thing?
of those.
Yeah, he's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
The only
Whatever.
class I
Whatever you
No.
say, alliance racist.
Yes, the only race I played in Horde was Blood Elves when they came out.
Oh yeah.
Imagine-
oh,
imagine-
He's gay too.
Imagine not playing
Mm.
Undead Mage This post made by Undead. Oh, fuck you and your spells.
An undead.
I had an alliance
Anyway.
and I had a horde account. Fuck you. Eat my dick.
Yeah, every single alliance wannabe, anti-hordist, went and played Blood Elf for the horde.
Well, that's
I want to
because
be clear.
congratulations.
I want to be clear. I played Blood Elf because I wanted to know about the storyline. You played Blood Elf because you're racist. We are not.
I
No,
played
I-
Blood Elf
This
because
was
Blood
sexy.
Elf on the cover art was hot. That's why I played Blood Elf.
Yes.
That was the other reason I was going to say why people play Blood Elf.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Also, they have the spell bonus stats. Those are pretty good.
Expecting a Blood Elf
What?
not to roleplay is like expecting a Lalafell to not roleplay.
Yeah.
You didn't get bonus stats for.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah,
Who
you
said
did.
that?
You got
You did when
resistant
it first dropped.
arcane. You got better enchanting.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you got like 5 points to resisting arcane. That's nothing.
Yeah, when it
It's like-
initially dropped, it was.
You had a AOE silence that also regained your turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Those abilities were pretty fucking broken back in the day, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Alliance class, aka the Not Demons, hence got a heal over time as their passive.
Which was even more broken.
Yes.
Yeah, it was kind of broken.
Because
Anyway.
kinda broken.
Based
Kinda
rather than in flat value, I think it was. At least
yeah, it
back
was percentage back in the day.
like sure it was a hot, but it was a stupidly fast hot that did a fucking lot of health.
Yeah.
Like, it kept up with you as you leveled.
It was so
It-
stupid. I hated it.
It was bad.
Anyway, it didn't take long for the teen to sleep. I wouldn't either after I covered myself with a mattress.
Yeah,
That's called apoxia.
bro,
The
you
night
covered your
slowly ended and the morning
covering
arrived.
yourself with your mattress, bro. That's the world's most aggressive comfort blanket.
Yeah. Extending his hand as he flexed to try and get rid of the stiffness of what? Sleeping underneath your mattress? Where
No,
was his
of
hand?
making
Why is it
repeated
stiff?
stress injury motions too long.
Yeah.
Even
Extending
exercising
his
that one
hand.
hand.
Eyes still closed, the teen rose from his sleeping position. After quickly rubbing his eyes, he opened them and was met with something unusual. Blue screen. Am I still dreaming still, he thought as he stared at blue holographic panel in front of him. Welcome, Jack Sparrow. How the hell does it know my name? Jack thought. Well, I mean, if you're dreaming, dipshit. As he backed up his bed frame behind him, but panels seemed to be same distance. No matter what, he tried to get away from it. You have been chosen as gamer of this world. The gamer! Jack thought confused as he stared at the words slowly appearing before him. As he read them, his heart was beating at unhealthy speeds as he continued
Little
to
did he
read.
know that he couldn't fucking read, and it in fact said that he had been chosen as the gamer of the
Yes,
world.
indeed.
I
Soon,
mean, Jack
no.
doesn't
his
discriminate.
transformation would begin.
Indeed.
That is an actual story in the Ruby section, if I recall correctly.
Oh, it is.
What?
Oh, yep. He's right.
I think there's one on QQ or something too.
I want to be clear. I was making a gay fishman joke.
Yes, I was also making a gay fishman joke. Unfortunately, there is
I was
a
just
don't-
making a
fishman in
gay
Ruby.
joke.
You have been chosen as the gamer. Do not resist. I will say I did have a funny little brain moment. Where your brain injects a scene directly to you, and you're like, "Wow, brain, thanks for that scene of a story I'm never gonna fucking write." But no, my brain did inject a story on me. Due to that fucking video. I don't know if it ever got posted here, but let me go try and find it. I think it was posted in gaming. Fucking, I'm not. There was some dude playing Once Human, and he enters a building, and once he enters the building and the door closes and the lights go off, and he starts hearing the boss of the building, the monster boss, starts singing "Ring Around the Rosie," and he's like,
Oh, I remember that.
nope, I'm out.
I agree with the statement. That's a big no.
And
I
so
think that was on my server.
well, it got posted to a couple servers I'm on. Okay, that's right. Good. So anyway, my brain proceeded to generate for that one story where I was joking about that would write about the DXD story where I showed up in Texas and met the Rooster Teeth Ranch of the Ruby's immediate family. I told this one months back. But anyway, my brain injected an Abbott and Costello response to that between me and Crow. That's I have to inflict it upon you now. One let you all know that. Torturing me. It's never gonna be. Even though it would piss off so many people. God, would it piss off people?
Well, if spite's what gets you writing, then spite away.
Well, no, alcohol gets me writing.
Well, maybe fuel up the tank and start writing.
Yeah, no. What is this shit? Stats? Special stats? Is this some kind of game? Am I dreaming still? Wait. So, you're saying that adrenaline was hitting him and his heart is beating fast, and then the words you have the character say is, "This is all bullshit, I don't believe it." So why is he getting excited then? Fuck, I'm not dreaming, as his cheek changed color. How would you know that your cheek was changing? Looking over the screen, Jack understood the gist of it. Thank God I play video games, or this would have been confusing.
No.
Perish, die, suffer.
Might as well do this, seeing as there's no way to get rid of it. He then proceeded to charisma dump stat.
No.
Dump it all in charisma.
No, dump stat means you dump out of charisma.
Yeah. Dump stat means you go, I don't need this. This is a worthless stat.
Which is perfectly fine when
Yeah.
you're in D&D. But if you're, say, in real life and have to deal with full life consequences.
I would argue
Shut-
that it's a terrible
Shut
decision
up,
in D&D.
Unless you're a sorcerer. Put
I mean,
all your points in it
generally,
if you're a sorcerer.
honestly, max charisma and max luck, you can reduce your wisdom and intelligence a little bit, and you won't even notice anything. Like, you'll just succeed. Why do you succeed? Well, you're really good looking and you were lucky. Congratulations. That's the story of like 90% of the people who were successful.
That's very true.
Wow, that's how real life works.
It's like one of my favorites is for just absurd luck is the Atom RPG, because that game just took it to the next fucking level of stupid bullshit.
Oh?
I forget what, there's some result if you have like 10, it's like a knockoff Russian Fallout.
Oh no, I know what
Immortals.
Atom RPG is. I've unfortunately stopped playing it because the author went insane and hated the fact that people were making meta builds and exploiting the game system to create really cracked builds of like one-shotting shit and whatever. And so he rebalanced everything, so now everything sucks.
Oh.
But he should have been happy that people were doing that.
Yeah,
People were
I
having
just listen.
fun
I
in
just
his
played the game. I
Yeah.
don't know about any of that.
Like, I only know about it because I played it during the patch changeover, and I was like, why does all my shit suck now? Why can't I do anything? Why is my build garbage? Then I went onto the author one.
Average Russian author.
Average
Yeah.
Russian.
But anyway, but so like one of the things with like I forget what it, but like basically you shit talk a bunch of guys, and you're like, there's no way you can beat me. It's at the end of the game. It's about how it's a
Oh
meta
yeah, and
joke about
satellite
how
falls
lucky
on
you are.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what's happened to every person who's tried to fuck with me?
Anyway, so yeah, he dumb stats charisma, Drax intelligence to 10, and luck 9. So the other thing that's really stupid about making intelligence 10 in the special system, intelligence 10 is like, you are fucking Einstein. You are capable of nuclear physics. Off the bat, you are the smartest motherfucker in the room always. And when you do that in a story, you actually have to write the character as intelligent, which we all know
Most people
you
don't know how
are.
to do.
Yeah.
Most authors can't.
Most authors can't write someone smarter than them.
It's very difficult. So
And most authors of the especially fan fiction variety tend to be pretty fucking stupid. So you get a lot of Sherlock parodies is what ends up happening, is where you get this view through this really distorted looking glass what a stupid person thinks a smart person sounds like in their head.
It's like magic. Sherlock threw a peanut at him and caused an anaphylactic shock. And made the other man commit suicide because he had analyzed for the smell of semen on his breath that they were gay lovers.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What?
Yeah,
But
no, you find
They
it. You have to
kill
find the
themselves.
Sherlock post. Yeah, so basically, some 4chan guy decided to mock the shit out of Sherlock, the Sherlock show called Sherlock, because the
As
writers are
they
just
should.
absolute. Well, yes, obviously, but the writers are just absolutely dog shit retards who don't know how a smart person thinks or acts or plans. So every Sherlock show, when you actually condense the plot down into just what the action is, and you write it down on a piece of paper, it becomes the most retarded shit ever. Because, like I said, it's like Sherlock jumps out of the closet and shoots a guy who actually turns out to be himself, disguised as the guy who ate a pineapple because he knew that the guy he was about to have gay sex with was allergic to pineapples, and that would taint his sperm because he smelled the gay sex on the other guy's breath. And it's just like, huh? And then it turns out that actually the Sherlock that jumped out and shot himself was actually Moriarty. But
Moriarty.
Sherlock knew that that was going to be Moriarty, so he comes in dressed as a serving boy. It's like,
And then, but
What?
Didn't
wait,
Moriarty die like super quickly in Sherlock too?
no, he faked his death.
yeah, like 9
Oh.
times.
Oh, I think I found it.
Oh, good.
I have faked my death for the 433rd time.
I do
Surely.
say there is actually a really funny Mass Effect story called something like "Till I Change Your Mind" or something, and it's a self-insert OC, but they insert as a Krogan 1,000 years before humanity makes first contact, and and he's known for being really eccentric, and one of his things is he has a copy paste of of his email. Just he has a copy paste, like I'm away from the office for his email. Of it's just, I am now dead. Please see emails from blank. And he fakes his death like every 2 years. And at this point, no one believes it anymore.
Oh shit! I
Can
just
you
lost
link
connection.
that absolute garbage?
Oh, it's a great story. Until I change your mind. Until yeah, here's the story. I'll put it in Oh, and while I'm here, I might as well do okay. Here is a completed sleeper hit. Where the self-insert is not the rogue trader.
Huh.
Or any of the main cast from the game.
Hmm.
Smart characters. Yeah, here we go. Sherlock goes into a hotel to kill 3 people. He enters using a secret door in the hotel that he read about in a book 10 years ago. He throws peanuts at one guy, causing him to go into shock, as he deduced from the dartboard with a picture of George Washington Carver on it, pinned to the wall, that the man had a severe peanut allergy. The second man would then kill himself according to plan, as Sherlock had deduced that him and the first man were homosexual lovers. They couldn't live without each other, due to the faint scent of gay sex on each man's breath and the slight dilation of pupils whenever they looked at each other. The third man, Sherlock doesn't kill him at all. The third man removes his sunglasses and a wig to reveal he actually was Sherlock the entire time. But Sherlock just entered through the secret door and killed 2 people. How could it be him? The first Sherlock removes his mask to reveal he's actually Moriarty, attempting to frame Sherlock for 2 murders. Sherlock, however, anticipated this. The 2 dead men then stand up. They're undercover police officers. It was all a ruse. But Sherlock, Moriarty cries. The police officer blew his own head off. Look at it. There's skull fragments everywhere. How did you fake that? Sherlock merely winks at the screen, and the show ends. Yeah, pretty much.
That did happen once. Something very much like that whole. But wait, no, he's totally fucking dead. How did you do that? And then he turns and winks at the screen.
That is how stupid people think smart people think. And
Now, don't get me wrong, I actually liked the Sherlock series, but oh my god, that was.
Well, we
yeah,
already
it's
knew
exactly as
your-
described.
We already knew you were questionable.
I mean, it depends. I'll say it depends on which Sherlock series.
I actually downloaded the one from the 80s, I think it was, the other day, and I've been watching that. That was really, really good. Much
Well, that's
better
the
than the remake.
80s.
Yeah.
If you want one of the better Sherlocks on TV, I
Or
think
was it the
it's
70s?
Basil Rathbone was the actor for one of the series. He's
Oh
real
yeah,
solid.
Sherlock's hidden sister. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's his mm,
Yeah, so
thanks. That just
basically-
gave me a fucking flashback to learning about Enola Holmes and how awful that was written.
Yeah.
Thanks. I needed that.
Yeah, that's what it's based off of.
Yeah.
Oh god. Did you know her name spelled backwards is Alone?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
much. It's so galling too, because the way the author of that book presented Sherlock and Mycroft, it's like these are 2 men that, despite their borderline sociopathy, clearly put a lot of stock into family because they were willing to drop everything to help each other in times of danger and emergency.
Like, even to the point of I will lose my ultra cushy government job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they wrote them, it I hated it so much. I despised it. I tried to give it an honest shake. It's just like, at least understand the characters that you're writing.
That would require them
That would
being
require
literate.
reading it.
Yeah.
The author almost had Sherlock, but Mycroft was the big bad. Mycroft was the antagonist
Yes.
for Enola for some reason, and it's
Because
like, oh yeah,
Mycroft wanted her to get married and be normal.
yeah. Whereas the actual Mycroft be like, well, I mean, you are Holmes. It's completely understandable that you do not believe in social norms. So, yeah, sure. Go apprentice under Sherlock. Go apprentice um under Sherlock. He
She's my sister.
he does
Support her.
exactly what you want to do. He'll take you in. He's always looking for good assistants. Why not?
Sherlock immediately kicks her out. Nope, I can't work with this. She keeps getting into my cocaine.
She's like me, I cannot work under these conditions.
We hate each other. We actually shot at each other. Don't worry, we were wearing bulletproof vests at the time. It's fine.
So what I'm hearing
No,
is you're
no,
perfect for each
no.
other.
It's much worse than that. We were testing bulletproof vests at the time.
So we were testing bulletproof vests at the time. We just happened to also be having an argument at the same time.
God, that series would have been so much better if they had leaned into some of the more goofy interpretations of Sherlock.
Oh, absolutely.
Just take a couple of his bad habits and crank those to 11.
Yes.
And
now
then take
he's
the cocaine habit and crank that to 12.
I
well,
mean, we
Everybody's
kind
too
of already
busy
had
with
that
Eileen.
one.
to be fair, Watson did manage to get him off of that habit eventually.
Yeah, he just started drinking liquid ethanol then.
Do what?
What?
I'm just saying that he'd probably just choose another fucking substance to abuse.
No. Sherlock's substance of abuse was his cases. That was why he stopped using, because he only used because he was bored. He had the doldrums.
He used it in between cases because he didn't get a lot of work.
Yeah,
And
I
his
can't
mind
imagine
was
like he didn't get a
selective.
lot of work.
Oh no, here's the thing. He didn't get a lot of work because he didn't advertise. Well, it turns out when you're borderline supernatural in your deductions, people start noticing. And then word of mouth gets around, and now you've got a fuck ton of work coming in.
Which actually happened.
I still love that, like, has Sherlock ever said something positive about someone? It's like there are two people that he is recognized as his equal or even his better. Mycroft
Mycroft.
and Moriarty. And Mycroft is just Holmes on steroids, but he's too fucking lazy to find the evidence. Like, okay, describe the problem. Okay, here's your answer. Okay, how do you know that's the answer? I don't know. Go figure it out yourself. I gave you the answer.
But
Well,
like
and
that
then
is
there's,
honest to God. That is honest to God, like so true for some smart people I know.
Yeah. Well, and then there's
Yeah.
shit, what's her name?
The woman,
Ava.
as he calls her.
Yes.
Yes, literally the woman.
This
The
woman.
the actress.
Right. It's like, okay,
I-
you're not my equal. You're like just under me. At which point she then goes, "Oh yes, I'm sure you want me under you." God damn it, woman!
Exactly.
I feel bad for
All right. So
Mr.
anyway,
Conan Doyle wanting to meet
Mr.
Master.
Jack Sparrow here then proceeds to put 10 in intelligence, 9 in luck, and 1 in charisma. And he proceeds to test his luck by flipping a coin. And it lands on the thing he guessed every single time.
That's a statistical possibility.
Yes.
In
5
there,
times, the
exceedingly.
possibility is 32 or 3%, and then he immediately froze. Oh my god, how did I calculate the percentage of 1 in 32 chance?
With a pretty basic stat calculator, frankly.
I mean, not just, I mean, you can do that yourself. I mean, just, like, divide the two numbers, and then, you know, multiply by 100, and you have your percent.
Yes, but he's impressed that he did it in his own head, because most people can't do math in their heads.
I'm aware.
I mean, I'm gonna be clear. I
aware.
can't do math for shit in my head either. Well, beyond like basic addition, subtraction, etc.
Much to the chagrin of every math teacher I've ever had, I can. The author is self-reporting that he is too stupid to be able to multiply to 32. Correct. So then he comes up with a bunch of math problems, and then he does them really quickly in his head. And he's like, oh man, sometimes my own genius frightens me. Let's go to a casino, Jack thinks. Jack the teenager?
Hello?
Really showing off that 10 intelligence there.
He didn't put any points in wisdom.
He didn't put
There is
any
no
points
wisdom.
in luck, and he didn't put any points in wisdom.
Are you all fucking high? There is no wisdom!
I know there's no wisdom. Joke. I don't know where Nose was going, but that was my joke.
Also, Nose, he did put points in luck. He put 9.
Nine,
No,
nine,
if you
nine,
actually
nine,
paid
nine.
attention.
Okay, Hitler.
Wait, there's no casinos in Forks. I don't own a car.
That's your problem, kid. You don't have a car.
That sounds
Not
like a
that
personal
you-
problem.
Can't get into a casino. Also, Uber exists. Well, okay, it's 2005, so
2005.
no, Uber doesn't exist.
Ah, yes, you should totally get into a car with a stranger. Ha ha, this could never go wrong at all.
Well, wait,
And then
hold
Uber
on.
existed.
Hold on now. They put a funny little sign above their car that said taxi and painted it yellow. That means they're trustworthy.
No. Oh, wait, he speaks with an Indian accent. He must be a real taxi driver.
Yes, clearly. Sorry, I just imagine the fucking white guy doing the most racist Indian accent the whole time.
Wearing blackface. Like, he
Right.
can't be white
He
and a
uses the
taxi
name
driver.
Rajesh unironically.
He has like a
Yes,
taco in the
Mr.
cup holder.
Rajesh.
By the way, I think one of my favorite things. So there's the reason that Indians have continued to have the Indian accent in English is because that's become the accent that they're told they're supposed to have.
Oh, I know. Yes, one more.
So wait, it became so much of a stereotype that it looped back around into them
Yeah,
doing it
because
on
they'll be like,
purpose?
they expect Indians to have this, so you need to have this.
Sar, do not redeem.
God damn it.
God damn it, Sneaky. Get my brain. Stop showing a brain cell.
Excuse you. That was a stolen brain cell. You are on stolen land.
Wait, I stole it from who there?
I can't even do anything today because my mouse broke. The only thing I can do was start reading the school books, and he reluctantly went to read his school books.
I
And
guess I'll
Bro
start
doesn't know
doing my
about-
homework.
And so he
Bro
pulled
doesn't
out
know
his
about keyboard
chemistry book
browsing.
and read his whole chemistry book really quickly and super easy. He's like, damn, this book was super easy.
That's not how that works.
10 intelligence, I guess it is.
I mean, as far as Fallout goes, 10 intelligence is just be like that. So anyway, he then proceeds to read aloud what he remembered from the book, and he read the entire book, so he remembered the whole book. Aha, Professor. We'll see who has the last laugh now. I'm gonna read all the books.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
Oh
you-
no, you got me.
your
You
professor,
educated
yeah,
yourself.
damn.
You learned. Good job.
Oh no, you really tricked me. You showed me, bud.
I
Don't
will
do it for
most
the
likely
classes.
post one chapter a day, but you can expect daily updates of this story. Check me out at whiteauthor.com.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
Damn, he wasn't kidding. His name is White Author.
Okay.
That's crazy. Please enter paragraphs. I like this story, but it's hard to read. Why are you here? Why are you in the Twilight section reading gamer stories? Your characters are well developed and the plot is very interesting. Keep it up. Bro's got 1,000 words per chapter.
Ugh.
He's 19 years old.
Ugh.
The only two
That's that
stories
TikTok
is-
attention spam.
The only 2 stories he's ever written is for Twilight. What do you mean he has a Patreon?
Wait, he's a dude and he's writing for Twilight.
Bro is a dude writing for Twilight. What do you mean? He has 140? Okay, so you can join for free. What do you mean his most popular one is $10?
Does it show how much he's making?
Hmm.
No, he removed that.
He's a coward.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
but we can calculate how many people does he have?
145.
You're telling me this motherfucker may have $14.50 coming in monthly, maybe if they're all
Yeah.
on the tier, on the $10 tier
Yeah.
for 2 shitty Zoomer
Twilight stories, yeah.
Twilight stories with TikTok attention span word counts.
So here, paid member,
Mm.
76 paid members.
Oh, now we can really calculate it. He's making $760 a month at most. Maybe.
Well, yeah, no, pretty much at most, because most popular is going to be the middle one here. The highest rank is Vampire Progenitor for $23 a month, and the lowest rank is Twilight Fan at $5.50 a month. So I would say, because this is the most popular, meaning it evens out. So ultimately, yeah, $700-ish. Bro earns $700-ish off of absolute dog shit fanfiction. Like, holy fuck.
Hey, I need to borrow Cruel's AI so I can shit out some Twilight fanfic.
Yeah, like, goddamn, we gotta go to the, we gotta invest, gentlemen. There is an untapped market in the Twilight section.
Oh no, it's very tapped, but it is still rich apparently. All we gotta
Holy
do is
goddamn.
reword Shades of Grey, and word swap the names.
Just take rewrite Shades of Grey, but just make it sci-fi. And then rewrite Shades of Grey and make it take place in medieval Europe. And then rewrite Shades of Grey and make it take place in Brazil.
Yes. Considering Shades of Grey started out as a Twilight story that was then
Yes.
rewritten. It's just going back to its roots, it's okay.
I'm just totally baffled. Like, it was like his other story is reincarnated as Bella Swan's brother. After his death, Alex goes before God and is told he has 3 wishes. And so he uses his wish to live through the Twilight movies as Bella Swan's brother.
God gives wishes now? That's how that works?
Yeah, he just cast
103
wish.
chapters, 117 words. So yeah, bro is really on the he's really on the 1K word grind set per chapter. And somehow he's only got 40 favorites for this story, but he's got 76 people fucking paying him. That means there's people probably forgetting that they're paying him the same fee that they pay to Netflix.
Yeah.
No,
To be
no,
fair, they're
he-
probably getting a better investment out of this than Netflix.
Doubt it.
Yes. He puts things on other platforms too. You said he had a, what was it, a AO3 account
No.
and some other shit?
Nope, just Patreon.
I thought you said he had like 30 other places he was posting
That was like
his shit.
4 authors ago.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell given that all the Twilight shit just blends into one awful smear.
Alright, so what are your 3 wishes? Wait, so you do know about paragraphs? Wait, then why did
Only
you write
this
this
moment
one
in
without
time.
paragraphs?
Bro wish to know about paragraphs.
Bro knows about paragraphs now. Goddamn. In a random part of the world, in unknown city, unknown street, teen of 19 year of age was walking down the road toward his destination, whatever that destination was. While doing so, he spotted kid playing football in Middle Street, a common sight in urban area of city. But at this moment, a truck was barreling right towards the kid, and driver was sleeping on the wheel. Noticing, teen screamed at kid and started running toward him. Kid, frozen from fear, be it screaming adult or truck, wasn't important detail as teen noticed, grabbed the kid out of the way, but subconsciously, figuring that there wasn't enough time, pushed the kid out of the way from the impact of the truck. Crash. It was dark and you couldn't see anything beside white light that kept coming closer to you. Waking up from what seemed like deep sleep, teen looked around, noticing everything around was pitch black with what seemed like white dot made of pure white light coming closer and closer to him. Am I dead? He thought. I got run over by what was 3 tons. Possibly of me don't surviving seem feasible. But what come to this conclusion, white light had already come close enough that some could be noticed inside of it. Blinding light started dimming fairly quickly, revealing average man of 40 age. Man clothed in white, levitating above floor, gave off different image than what normal man would, though.
Yeah, levitating off the floor tends to do that, yes.
It was aura
No,
of
it's not.
serenity and calmness that seemed to defy law. The man's eyes reflected kindness and love to everything that existed. Hello, dear child! You able to talk inside my head? Considering everything else, this doesn't seem outrageous. The man continued on. You are deed, as you see, have already figured out. I am sorry
Indeed.
that you are one of such age already is gone from world of living, but need not worry, I will be allowing you into live in the afterlife, the world of your dreams. I see, yes, I have already found out being dead is only explanation for all this. You are God, if my assumption is incorrect, and I am going to heaven. The world of my dreams, what this all mean. Simply put, you will be given choice. If you choose to rest, you will be sent to heaven, and will sleep in peace of all existence. Or you can choose to be transferred to world of your dream. But beware, as even I cannot control that world, and can only help you get there with help.
Was this... Mm. Is he ESL? He has to be English second language.
And most poorly written things like this are, or
Man,
it's AI.
I sure hope. No, this is not even AI level, dude.
It's hard to tell sometimes. But yeah.
No,
AI
it's
is
really
at least
easy
more
to tell.
consistent.
Yeah, AI is way more consistent. I see. Well, I don't need any time to choose since I pick World of My Dreams.
I can't see this going forward.
I fucking hate this author.
I pick the world of my dreams. Which dream? We're sending you to the weird
To
one.
Brazil!
You know which one.
Oh
You've
boy,
got
the
it
world of my
all.
dreams. I wonder which one it is. And you just see a fucking chaos spawn.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
Wait,
I'm in
no.
danger.
No!
Wait, dream.
Wrong dream!
All
Wrong
right,
dream!
child, what world would you like to go to? Oh, wait, I get to choose? Then I want to go Twilight. I'll give you 3 wishes to help you along your journey, but they cannot be anything that break limit of 3 wishes, meaning no asking for more or trying to circumvent rules, since while I would like to help you more, my power is limited, said God.
Said God.
Bro, you're dealing with a demon.
And you're dealing with a demon.
Yep.
Bro, I have unfortunate news. You are now in the world of darkness.
Bro, you have soldier soul.
There is unfortunate news.
You are being sent to Detroit. Brazil.
Mods, send this man to Detroit.
Mods, steal this man's porch. Alright, let me think about it for a few minutes. I'll be waiting, take your time. After a few minutes passed, the teen looked at, air quotes, God, and told him his wishes. My wishes are, I wish to be traditional folklore vampire with no weaknesses, and I want to have a beating heart and I want my blood to run. Also, I want to be the vampire god of the race, meaning I am the strongest of all of the vampires ever. I also want true immortality.
You just wish to be a vampire, sir!
I want true immortality, meaning nothing can kill me ever, and the only thing that can kill me is me when I want to die. I also want to have a mental shield that will prevent people from seeing my thoughts.
I think we're at a lot more than 3 fucking wishes, ain't we?
No, that's it. That's 3 wishes. Also the wish of going to Twilight. But that's separate. I don't know. Bro's like fucking gearing up in the armory, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to the Teletubby world.
I mean, to
Oh,
be
God.
fair, he needs to protect himself from creepy 1,000-year-old werewolves that will fall in love with their daughter after they impregnate someone or whatever the fuck.
I gonna be real, gamer. I don't even know if that's considered a thing anymore. Is it? I really hope it isn't.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
I
No,
hate
that-
it.
That's
fuck.
yeah. So basically, Stephanie Meyer made all of the Indians in the local area part of a werewolf cult, where they didn't turn into werewolves. They just turned into literal giant fucking wolves. And these werewolves were apparently anti-vampire werewolves, where their teeth were like one of the few substances capable of biting vampire flesh.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Because Stephanie Meyer vampires were actually made of diamond. That's why they
Is it?
sparkled. Yeah,
Fucking.
no, this is canon. No, 100%.
Oh,
canon.
that's
Yeah, no,
canon?
this
is
is canon, knows.
Yeah, no, this is canon. Yeah, that's only vampires can hurt other vampires, or the werewolf that turn into giant wolves. And the werewolves reproduce by finding their soulmate. And they'll know instantly when they find their soulmate. And so the werewolf that was going after Bella originally thought he was attracted to Bella, but once she got into a hot tub with Edward, and the hot tub microwaved
Oh
his
god, that
balls,
part! Oh god!
and the hot tub microwaved his balls from being frozen, that let her get pregnant with his sperm. And then the werewolf realized that actually he wasn't attracted to Bella. He was attracted to the unborn baby inside of Bella, because age is just a number, and he'll make sure she's taken care of.
And the reader goes, what in the absolute McFuck am I watching?
But don't worry, because she's a vampire baby who is actually only half vampire, She aged up to 5 like in the span of a month, and it actually has the mentality of a 30-year-old, so she's super mature because she was reading the minds of everyone around her as a baby, so mentally she became mature. I was fucking joking. I wish I was fucking joking. Oh, so he's right in Science Strike Zone. Yeah, she's right in Science Strike Zone. Yeah. Yeah, Sign is so silent because he's sitting there going, why couldn't it have been me? I made Max chuckle.
No, it was what Phoenix followed that up with Jin's comment.
Someone check to see if Stephanie Meyer is in Epstein's book. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ah.
And then, well, yeah, it did get a little bit weird because the characters all actually shared disgust about this. So this is the thing where he confesses his love to her unborn child, and everyone around him is like, bro, what the fuck? And he's like, guys, no, don't worry. It's not sexual at first. When she's a child, I'll be like her father, and then when she grows up, I'll be her older brother or uncle, and then when she's of sexual maturity, then I'll fuck her.
That's called grooming.
See, when you first explained this to me, I believe the first thing I said was it should have just been a parental thing and never gone past that. Like, instincts say I'm now her uncle.
Yeah.
I'm now just her adopted uncle because instinct said so, and that's where it should have stayed.
She's off the clock. She's ready for the cock.
Never speak again.
God.
Step away, and this is what I come back to.
I was trying to do my best sign voice.
Bro.
Bro.
Kind of uncool.
I just got back. Yeah, welcome back, Killionaire. What a time for you to join us. I appreciate that the sneaky curse is still in effect.
I stepped away for 5 minutes.
A bunch of people come back to hear me say that.
How
You walked
wonderful. Away in the middle of being bullied and came back to continued bullying. Congratulations.
No, I walked away before he started the bullying.
What part did you leave at?
You were still talking about what's his name?
Oh, okay.
The author's bullshit.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed the part about the hot tub microwaving Edward's balls to reactivate his sperm.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, okay, so I'll go through it again for everyone that just showed up. Okay, so vampires in Stephanie Meyer books are like dead, right? And their skin becomes diamond-like, and that's why they sparkle in the sunlight. And it's described as marbled when she tries to describe the feeling. And only other vampires can hurt vampires, or the shape-changing werewolf people that are all Indians. And this isn't racist. Because I said so. So anyway, the werewolf people, when they turn into wolves, they're capable of also biting through the vampire flesh. So anyway, how Bella got pregnant is that they went to a vacation home and got into a jacuzzi, and because they spent so long in the jacuzzi, it microwaved Edward's balls to not be frozen anymore. And when they had sex in the jacuzzi, his now unfrozen sperm impregnated her, Because she
Because-
also
oh,
just
to
happened
be
to be
clear.
ovulating at that moment.
He could.
That's not how that works.
He could have sex without being in the hot tub. It's just he needed the hot tub to unfreeze his nuts.
Yeah.
Why would they be frozen?
Because he's dead. Duh.
He would be room or outdoor temperature, not frozen.
No, but see, the vampires are unnaturally cold, you see.
Really? Did she ever complain about him being unnaturally cold, like freezing her bits off?
Yes, and she enjoyed it. His woman.
I wish he was making that part up.
So
he's not
anyway,
making it up.
the plot progresses on this in where the werewolf Indian boy, who's really buff and only wears a leather jacket and drinks, and is definitely not every single Indian stereotype of the average Indian kid living on the reservation.
Definitely not. Definitely
Yeah,
didn't do that.
It's not racist at all. Ignore the fact that he's just a collection of tropes. He is suddenly attracted to Bella. And when Bella and Edward have a falling out, they start dating, and then Edward comes back and he's like, yo, what the fuck? Why are you going with this other guy? And she's like, well, fuck you, and then they fight over
To be
her.
fair, it's also, why are you going with the thing that hates my entire species and wants to kill us?
Well, no, the werewolves don't want to kill them. I mean, they do want to kill them. They don't. They want to kill them personally for personal reasons.
They don't want to genocide their species.
Oh, okay,
They just want to kill several individuals.
So it's not genocidal, just homicidal.
No, they also want to kill all the other vampires. Also, not for the species reason, but because typically other vampires are homicidal maniacs, and the Cullens are basically the only ones who actually restrain themselves from being classical vampire, drain them dry, and dump them in the dumpster.
Oh, so it's genocide, but on an individual basis. Don't worry, we aren't going after your entire species.
Yes, we're not. There's no genocide here. It's just we have racial reasons for killing you.
I'm not. This is so fucking stupid.
Yep.
So anyway, it comes to a head. She chooses Edward, blah, 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 has the kid. Actually, the kid is a chest burster and rips its way out of her.
Wait, is that canon?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You see,
Why?
because actually her half-vampire child was actually telepathic and was reading the minds of everyone around her during the entire 9-month pregnancy period. She actually became 30 years old in her mind and proceeded to try and rip her way out of the uterus. Birth herself.
What?
And so that's why they had to turn Bella into a vampire, because she was dying from the chest burster baby.
From the chest bursting.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get a fucking drink.
So then the child rapidly aged from like a baby to 5 years old. Because she just does that. And then she became like 13 years
Wait.
old because she just does that.
Wait. I seem to recall, didn't the child end up with the werewolf who was
Yeah.
trying to get with her mom?
Right, yeah. So anyway, this is the part we were all laughing about. And so basically, the werewolf, after she has the baby, the werewolf realizes that he wasn't attracted to Bella at all. He was attracted to her unborn baby.
What the fuck you saying?
Because you see, all of the native Indians who are werewolves, to reproduce, they have to find their soulmate. And when they do this by just walking around, and they have like an AoE around them, where they find their soulmate by like pinging everyone else's souls. And this isn't pedophilia, because everyone got on his case about this immediately. Like everyone was like immediately like, yo, what the fuck? She's like 3 years old right now, dude. That's kind of fucking weird. And he's like, no, don't worry, it's cool. While she's still young, I'll be like a second father to her. And then when she gets older, I'll be like an uncle or like an older brother. And then once she's sexually mature, we'll have sex.
So you're literally grooming her.
Yes.
I guess
And
that's okay now.
this was apparently okay. Because according to Bella, this would mean another person who was dedicated to protecting Renesmee, I believe her name.
I mean, I've made jokes about waifu husbandry in the past, but I know what kind of degenerate trash I write. The fact that this showed up in Twilight and was accepted by
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Female authors, worse than even the worst of the men will ever be.
Yeah. 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 Anyway, so so the kid wishes to become the super ultra giga Chad vampire with no weaknesses, and he couldn't die, and also arbitrarily just has a mental shield, because he does. And then
Because reason.
So he's like, God's like, okay, that's an interesting series of wishes. When and where do you want to be born? And he's like, oh, well, I want to be Bella Swan's brother, and I want my memories of this world and the other world. I want to be the same age as Bella, and can you make me prettier?
Prettier, not more handsome. Prettier.
Yeah, prettier. All these wishes will be easily granted. Now forge your life into your next life. And so the god, scooted the teen away, and then the god was alone, and God was like, ha ha ha, prettier, eh? Better be careful what you wish for, kid. Because God then contorted his face into what only could be described as a horrifying smile.
So it really is a demon.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, it's just kind of like I'm really kind of confused on this whole one where it's like, yeah, I want to be the progenitor of the vampires, but I want to be born after the vampires. They existed.
He's a reincarnation. It's fine.
Yeah, of course, of course. So anyway, yeah, blah blah blah. Alex, what is wrong? What's wrong? You're screaming, messing up. You're looking in pain. Feel all right now. Blah blah blah. Time. Prepare for school. Come on. What funny part? It was real. He got all of his memories. Did you sleep well? Don't blah blah blah. Cozy as always. Blah blah blah. Okay, so I guess we're never gonna see what exactly the god tricked him with. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, this guy is 19 years old. No stated location. Joined in 2020. Damn, joined when you were 15, eh? Damn, that's rough.
And he hasn't improved a bit.
No, has not improved a bit. Be awful. Awful indeed. Yeah. I will, however, take this story and I will go into here, get Rex. I will put
Subjecting my people to this.
yes. Oh, I love it when people find out things about Starfield. Let's see here. We got The Boy in the Bookshop, a Carlisle Garrett story. Okay, so that's a gay romance between two vampires, I believe. So we're not gonna read that one. Black She-Wolf, AU. In the summer between eclipse and breaking dawn, Rachel Black is back home, and she's encountered a vampire, and it triggered her vampire werewolf transformation.
Excuse me, did you just say her vampire werewolf transformation?
Ah, this explains it. Hi, my name is Faye, and I'm 26 years old. I learned English from the books and the movies. I read Twilight when I was English second language. They learned it from the books and movies of Twilight. That's rough. I have written some stories, but in my first language, so I thought it would be a challenge to write in English, but it's pretty easy so far. Most days, I can't stop thinking about plots I want to include. Ah, they're Spanish. The Truth versus Twilight. Oh, God. Kiss and Cry. Ghosted by her partner, champion ice dancer Isabella Swan takes hard fall. But figure skating isn't about falling, it's about what you do after you fall. No, figure skating is quite blatantly about not falling.
Yeah.
And if you fall, it
Falling.
can definitely ruin your career.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Well, it
depending
also
on the
costs you
circumstances,
the
it could kill
day.
you.
Yeah. If it doesn't kill you, it probably did just cost you the competition you were in.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
There's not really a point in like getting back up and continuing your routine at that point. Maybe you might get like effort points from the judges at that point. I mean, depending on the level you're playing at, maybe they'll see you like third place or something. But yeah, you're not winning. The Water Bowl List: A Story of a Lifetime. Bella times Edward. What? What? Man, these I always sneer at dogs in strollers. I actually sneer at their owners. It wasn't the dog's fault they're being carried around in a stroller. I stand corrected. I will never sneer again.
No, you should still sneer.
I had a feeling the house belonged to his parents all along. Joey is opening Bella's heart, and her tough facade is softening. Man, there's a lot of female authors in here with a whole lot of supernatural profile pictures. Damn. There's even one female author called Edward's Bussy.
I think that's gonna be a dude, my dude.
Maybe.
It used the word bussy. That's a dude.
Yeah, but he favorites a lot of Bella times Edward stories.
Yeah, because he's imagining inserting his Bella.
That's fair, that's fair.
And
yeah.
I
Man,
can't say the
is
words that want to come out
supernatural
next.
profile pics like the equivalent of anime profile pics for guys?
No.
Really?
Yes, really.
Huh. What possessed us to
Ooh.
go to the Twilight section? I don't know. I thought it'd be
Because
funny.
Sneaky wanted us to suffer.
Yeah, I thought it'd be really funny. I was like, I figured, like, you know, like, Twilight, like, there's no way you can have, like, 200,000 Twilight stories without some of them being just beyond fucking stupid, right? Because, like, how do you rewrite Twilight? I mean, all it really is the most generic female love story on the market. Like, how do you actually write fan fiction of that? And it turns out the answer is you don't really. You just write everything but an actual Twilight story. So, fool to me, I suppose.
That's because if they actually wrote a proper fanfic, they'd have to give Bella a proper personality, and Bella exists
wouldn't.
to not have
The
a
fuck?
personality,
Bro,
so she can be a blank slate.
What about being a fanfic requires Bella to be given non-blank slate properties?
Because most people are going to try to put some actual creative interpretation into her and make her have character, which she doesn't have, specifically so women can self-insert as her.
I think they can
It's the
self-insert
male
just
author
fine.
desire to fix everything.
You think a lot of guys writing
A guy wrote the one that turned into 50 Shades.
I mean, yes, he did. Mostly to mock Stephanie Meyer, but yes, he did.
Sure, but he still did it.
But, like, a majority of these stories are definitely not hordes of men coming in here trying to write fix-it fics. Hordes of women are coming in here writing self-insert fics where they replace Bella.
Mr. Bussy there would disagree with you.
No, I think he would directly agree with me. He's also replacing Bella.
He's replacing Bella, yes, but he's a man doing it because, well, that's his fetish.
50 Shades was penned by a woman, air quotes, I believe, and I believe it was actually a guy who wrote it, but he just had like a female pen name.
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah.
it was
No.
originally no. No, he never claimed to be a woman, to my understanding.
Oh no, it was a woman. Yeah, Yael James. How about that? Oh, she just looks like a dude.
Huh?
Yeah, no, 50 Shades was written by a woman, and then 50 Shades inspired Twilight.
What?
I thought it was the other way around.
Other way around. Sorry, other way around.
No, it's the other way around.
Sorry.
Twilight was written by a woman. 50 Shades was written by a man.
No,
and was
it's written
inspired
by a
by
woman. They're both written by women.
Did I just have a stroke and end up in the Berenstain universe?
No.
Yes. Also, it's the Berenstain universe. Get it right.
The Berenstain universe. I'm sorry. I grew up with the Bernstein Bears.
Yes, we all did.
Oh, you're from the Bernstein universe too?
Of course, obviously. Pen names: Snow Queen, Ice Dragon. I can see why you didn't use that for your official publication. Oh, apparently there's a third parallel universe now, according to Killionaire. Because apparently he came from the Berenstain universe.
Yeah, there was some argument over which it was during that time period. But most people typically remember one or the other.
Okay, no, they removed everything. They have the profile. It still exists. They've just removed everything from it.
From what? The
Understandably.
Snow Queens?
Snow Queen's Ice Dragon. Yeah. Wayback Machine, you're right.
Fire up the Wayback Machine!
It's time to go back, gentlemen. Way back. Oh, damn. Okay, nothing happened here. Okay. Okay, nothing here. Your profile updated in 2011. Was it really that long ago?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we cannot go back any further. People have been capturing her empty profile for years. Fucker. Wait, we can see? Holy shit. Oh shit, wait, what? Oh, holy crap, we can go see what happened in 2013. We're looking at the anime of 2013, gentlemen.
Oh no.
How many stories have been propagated in the past 11 years? I'm curious now.
A lot.
Let's see here. Anime. Okay, so over the past 11 years, we've gained only 120,000 Naruto stories. Damn.
120,000 Naruto stories.
Yeah, we've gained 16K Inuyasha stories.
Jesus.
40K Hetalia Axis Power stories.
Woo!
Fucking women. 15K Bleach stories. Oh, damn. Fairy Tail wasn't even up there yet. Holy shit. What?
Really?
Yeah, back in 2013, Fairy Tail. Where the fuck is Fairy Tail? Damn. Wait, it was Fairy. No, I remember Fairy Tail from my high school days. Oh, there it is. Fairy Tail had only 12,000 stories in 2013. And now it has 68,000. It beat Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Got 7,000 stories over the past 11 years. Rip Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans.
To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh is very hard to even do in a written format.
Yeah. Gundam Wing AC. Wait, where's Gundam Wing A? Oh. Gundam Wing AC got 700 stories over the past 11 years. Oh.
No, that's fine. Gundam Wing doesn't deserve any more than that.
No, you shut the fuck up. Gundam Wing was great.
One Piece
How
got
about you get some
30K.
face and watch a good Gundam show?
Oh.
I've watched
Damn.
good Gundam shows.
Damn.
I watched the OG Gundam. I watched 8th MS Team. I watched Iron Blooded Orphans. I haven't watched the newest, what is it, Witch from Mercury?
Yeah.
That's gonna
But
be
I
a hit
did
or
watch
miss.
Wing, and I liked Wing, too. In addition to all the other mainline Gundams.
Ranma 16K stories, and we have Ranma here at 4,000 Ranma stories. That's pretty good, honestly, for a hilariously dead series. One Piece got 30k stories. Man, Beyblade, where is Beyblade? Beyblade, ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Beyblade got 500 stories.
Yeah, because it's Beyblade.
Also, back in the day, they apparently told you the exact number of every single story. Now they just round up. Cringe.
What do you mean they round up?
They, like, back in the day, it was like Naruto, 3,000. Sorry, 320,720 stories. Nowadays, it's just 4,400 and 441k.
I thought, yeah, I guess they
Wait.
did that to save space.
Is this right before Ruby? 2013? Was that right before Ruby?
What?
It
No,
was.
Ruby came out before that.
No, it was like a year before Ruby, wasn't it? 2013?
2012. Oh, 2011 was Ruby, I think. Or at least the
Really?
trailers.
Ruby
I
isn't
remember
on here.
2013.
2013, Ruby was not on here.
I think Ruby was like mid 2013 when it first premiered.
Shit, Wolf's
July
Rain.
18th.
Now
Yeah,
that's
so
an
yeah,
old
mid-2013.
series, Wolf's Rain. Man, damn.
Wolf's Rain was good.
Wolf's Rain was something else. Gundam Seed. 7,000 stories in the past. Gundam Seed.
Seed wasn't great.
Seed is. I've said it. Look,
800
Seed
stories.
is bad original Gundam. That's all Seed is.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a bad retelling of the original. I'd still rewatch it before I'd rewatch Wing, though.
Alright, let's go
Guys.
into the Naruto section of 2013.
Oh,
We're going
At
to the past,
least
gentlemen.
neither of them are G Rico. Sign, have you seen G Rico?
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
it's awful.
what are you talking about?
Reconquista and G.
I couldn't type that out. I couldn't have heard that right.
Reconquista in G.
Reconquista?
Replace the Q with a G.
I was getting
What?
confused. 50 Shades of Twilight.
Oh, okay, you haven't seen it. Okay then.
The book called 365 Days that is a 50 Shades fic. Well, we've gone full circle.
Oh, great.
Truly, we've
Oh.
acquired.
Alright, let's see what we got here. So unfortunately, it looks like we can't switch the rating to all. Because that was never captured. So we'll just have to live with it. We can't view the mature stories of back in the day.
Oh, somehow.
That
we'll
may be a
live.
blessing.
Naruto Alliance of Ninja by Story Lover 95. It's graduation time at Konoha, and everyone is excitedly graduating, waiting the day they've been looking forward to for their entire lives at the academy. The Chunin exams. There is a full summary inside. Sasuke times Sakura, Naruto times Hinata, Lee times Tenten, Gaara times OC, Neji times a different OC, Kiba times a different OC, and Kakashi times a different OC. A romance adventure. Alright, well let's see where it is now. Let's see where we are now. Now in the modern... Under revisions! Interesting.
What do you mean under revisions?
It looks like a year later he decided to try and V2 the story, but never got anywhere with it. Impressive. Interesting. Fascinating. Hey guys, this is going to be my very first attempt at a Naruto story, and I hope it turns out okay. This is going to take place way back in the show, like before the start of the preliminaries. This story is going to be a massive AU, and I'll have a lot of OCs, and I'll introduce the characters, and you won't even see them until Shippuden. This is pretty much me trying to show a take on what I think would happen if things didn't happen the way they did. What if people didn't keep secrets?
You mean what if people weren't ninjas?
What if people weren't state-sponsored ninjas working for a military dictatorship? Yeah.
Look, honestly, half of Naruto could be fixed by instead of going, "What if people didn't keep secrets?" If you just went, "What if their teammates weren't unobservant fuckwits?"
Yes.
What if enemies became allies?
What if cocaine became common? I can say stupid shit too, author. I can do this all day.
Common. What are you talking about? Cocaine is common.
Well, Atin, cocaine had to be common. After all, they came up with this idea.
Oh, I did mean in Fallout, though. Fallout.
What would happen with the global threat? Oh, it's 2012. 2012. Well, damn, Max. What was 2012? What was the big threat in 2012?
Akatsuki.
No.
Oh wait, no, it was Orochimaru and Sound.
No.
Yeah,
2012. No. 2012. That was the fourth Ninja War.
Yeah, that was the start of it, I think.
Yeah.
Because 2015 was the last Naruto chapter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah, no. Wait, hold on. I was pointed north, and that was 2015 over the summer. Yep.
Fucking curse of ages.
Naruto ended 10 years ago, old man.
Stop.
Boruto has been running for 4 years, old man.
Oh god. Don't...
Wait, has it really been? I just made up a number. Has it really been running for 4 fucking years?
Pretty sure Boruto was like 2018, actually. There wasn't much downtime between Naruto the last and the first chapter of Boruto.
Actually, Boruto has been running since 2015.
Oh shit! I thought there was at least a. I thought there was at least a 1 to 2 year cooldown time, so to speak.
They just fucking went right into it. Damn.
Yeah, the only good thing to come out of that series was Hanabi.
Oh, okay, so they introduced Boruto in 2015, but he first showed up in Shonen Jump in May of 2016. God
It's been
damn.
going for 8 years.
Mm.
And it's just getting worse and worse.
Wait, what do you mean they've entered the Shippuden era?
Oh yeah, no, they had their own time skip. They had a time skip last year or earlier this year.
What do you mean in an attempt to abduct her code? What the fuck are we talking about? Are we Digimon now? Is they gonna steal her digital DNA?
But if they steal her digital DNA, how will she go from small fox to hot woman?
Code is the name of one of the characters. I'm pretty sure.
No, it says abduct her code.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, they're abducting a forklift? The fiends! Are they even certified?
Oh, no, sorry.
No,
they
they're
just
not
don't
certified.
know how to write English. It's in their attempts to abduct her, comma, Code attacks the village.
Oh, yeah. There's a character named Code. That's why I was very confused. I'm like,
they didn't
wait,
put
did
a
I
comma
miss
in.
something? Or...
Yeah, no, they just, in an attempt to abduct her, Code attacks the village. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, wait, huh?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
Boruto,
Code?
it's a new character, don't worry about it.
Code is one of the bad guys from Boruto. Yeah.
Code is defeated by Boruto, but then Kawaki attacks Boruto, allowing Code to flee. Boruto can get the Ten Tails information. And then Boruto uses teleportation to teleport the dimension where Code and the Ten Tails are. Wait, if it was that fucking easy!
Don't think about it too hard, Sneaky. The writer certainly isn't.
The former agent Koji supports him while Boruto sits next to the tree that Code traps Sasuke in. Fuck. Then Boruto heads back to the village and reunites with Sarada, but gets contacted by Shikamaru, who realizes that his memories of Kawaki as Naruto's son are fake after hearing of Armato's theory on everyone's memories being altered with the mind-body transmission technique by Ino. Wait, huh? What?
Ino did what?
So there's a new type of jutsu called shinjutsus, which are just god powers. And one of them is literally just, oops, I accidentally screwed up memories for reality itself. My bad.
No, hang on!
I'm not explaining
The
anything
fuck?
else. I don't care enough to memorize how this stuff works. Just this exists, and I'm just here to see how much worse it gets.
Code is an evil cyborg who worships the evil. Okay, wow, that's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. So by the way,
Alright.
Sneaky, so you remember how like the Ten Tails was a big deal and like we can't let the tree complete?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Ten Tails and the trees are just like generic mass production things that the entirety of the Otsutsuki clan are capable of. So there's like 7 potential Ten Tails now roaming that world. Trying
What do you mean
to
there are
No,
7?
hold
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Also, who the
How
fuck
does-
is Mitsuki?
That
fucking know.
is implied heavily to be a clone of Kabuto, I think.
But it says,
Kabuto.
now after a
Or
small fight,
Orochimaru or
Boruto
both.
snaps Mitsuki out of his wrath, but also tells him that his parents, Naruto and Hinata, are still alive. Mitsuki's parents, Naruto and Hinata.
No.
No,
No, it's
no.
supposed to be Boruto's parents. This person did not grammar very well in these
Jesus Christ.
explanations.
He
So,
even reveals the
Mitsuki's-
truth about what happens 3 years ago. Despite the truth, Shikamaru tells Boruto that until they're ready to expose Kawaki being evil, they must work in the shadows because Boruto is still a criminal.
Oh, okay, see,
Wait, what do
now
you
I
mean
know.
Kawaki's evil now?
Okay, now I know this person is an idiot who hasn't been reading the thing they're supposedly a fan of. He's not evil, he's just an asshole.
Wait, I thought Kawaki was the fucking daughter of Hinata and...
No, Himawari is
No.
the daughter.
Oh,
So
Himawari. Okay.
Kawaki was going to be an Otsutsuki vessel. Naruto adopted the kid because Naruto finally learned how to be a good dad.
Right.
So wait.
So Kawaki wants to destroy all the Otsutsuki. So there are two
wait.
left
I just gotta check.
currently, which is
Naruto
Boruto and
became
Kawaki
a
himself.
good dad for not
And then
his
dies.
son.
Yes.
Exactly, yes.
So he became a good dad for his son and is finally extending it to other people. Like he
Yeah, I
brought
still don't
Wait,
get
what
that.
the what the fuck? Wait, hold up. What the fuck is this horse shit?
Oh, boy.
Sasuke.
All
So
right.
this is before the time skip. Sasuke arrives and tries to stop Kawaki, but Kawaki escapes. Kawaki then meets with Ida, who uses her god eye known as omnipotence to rewrite everyone's memories and swaps Boruto and Kawaki. Only Sumair and Sarada are immune. Only Sumair? Wait, why is only Sarada immune? Why is Sasuke not immune? Why is... No, because the thing...
Oh,
Sasuke
no,
has the ultimate...
they haven't explained why they're immune, but I'm sure it's going to be some bullshit about how Sumire and Sarada have like feelings of true love for Boruto or some crap.
You know what? You're probably right.
So, so Ida's whole deal is One of her abilities is a passive that charms everyone around her. She's interested in Kawaki and Boruto because their Otsutsuki vessel things make them immune to her charms. So she wants them to genuinely like her. And for
Okay.
some reason,
This girl?
yeah, that girl. Her design is a mess. For
That
some
is
reason,
Yeah.
Sumire and Sarada are also immune to her charm. And it's not explained. It will probably never be explained. I hope it's never explained because as a plot hole, it's hilarious.
Suki is a Orochimaru clone. Okay. That's
Yes.
That's the boy with the yellow eyes, right?
Heavily implied to be a clone of Orochimaru and Kabuto, and it's all
Wait,
kind
Oh.
of, I
wait,
don't
Wait,
know.
so
hang
you're
on.
telling me they actually
They
had
made
gay
a gay
babies together?
Mitsuki very heavily favors Kabuto as part of the problem, but he has a lot of Orochimaru's abilities built in on a biological level.
They actually made a gay baby. God. Okay.
They have been
hang on.
sent to gay
Well,
baby jail.
if any character in Naruto is going to do it, it's gonna be Orochimaru.
I'm
be fair.
aware.
I
I'm
mean,
just
you're not
saying,
wrong.
I really don't appreciate all of the Orochimaru Kabuto shippers being right.
You know what? You can be mad about it all you want. They're gonna take their victory and run with it.
Yeah,
Run with
he
it.
did go into a woman's body after the end of Naruto.
Oh, trust me.
No, he
That
didn't.
just
What?
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He's just
He's in a
walking around in
woman's
his
body for
normal
a lot of.
body.
He's
No,
in a
every
lot
time.
of.
No, he's been in several scenes in the anime and the manga, and he's just been
I
his
do
normal
really
body.
appreciate that picture of Hinata's like, listen here, you little shit.
No, Byakugan. Let me just check and verify. Let me
That is
find out.
no, that is not
No,
the eyes of
that's not the.
I want to find out. That's the eyes of Orochimaru's about to find out.
Yeah. Those are the eyes of this
Yeah,
man
okay.
about to die. They didn't forget what Orochimaru did. None of them.
the fact that he was let back in is him and Sasuke being let back in makes me, I think, very rationally upset.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
counterpoint. Sasuke is like, yeah, I can't be in the village because I've got like a fuck ton to make up for my screw ups. He's not regularly in the village for like 16 years,
You know what?
which
Fair.
is also he made the choice to stop being a fuck up. Orochimaru is under 24/7 guard from one of the strongest Jonin.
I don't care. It should be under 0-hour guard because he should be a headless corpse.
See, they tried
Yes.
that once. They technically tried it twice. It didn't stick.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It's because
Also,
Ada
Sign, I
wants
got news for you.
Asumair
Just
and
because-
Sarada to be her friends, and her powers work based off desires, and she can't control. Okay, you know what? Friendship is magic is also a complete possibility. You're right.
Listen, Sign.
You're so
Even
kidding.
if Orochimaru was in a woman's body, they would just go, "Oh yeah, gay trans babies. We were right."
Yes, true.
Ugh.
Yes, Queen. After Boruto informs Shikamaru of the true purpose of the sentient Ten Tails, Kawaki. Man, this person is dog shit at English. Because they just implied that the sentient Ten Tails is Kawaki.
Which, I mean,
Maybe it is.
could be.
Maybe
also
it
would
is,
have.
but I'm just saying they're fucking really bad at English because this is not how you structure a sentence.
Maybe it's like oob
not.
in
Matt,
DBZ.
Sneaky, do you remember when wikis were like holy grails of lore gathering with some of the
Oh, yeah.
best grammar around, and
Yeah.
like we have links on links on links detailing each of the important terms and arcs and all that. And now this is what we're stuck with.
Yeah. The company by Delta goes after him to continue the master plan, warns
I'm looking forward to you
Boruto.
getting to this like halfway down. I'm looking forward to your
Meanwhile,
reaction.
the
to how-
two claw mark clones invade the village searching for Naruto. Himari, who believes her brother is innocent and plans to help him, and Team 10 opposes them. Jura and Hidari begin their assault to try and capture Himawari as their new target. Koji shows up. Boruto returns to the village. Shikamaru informs him that the clones are after his sister. Boruto is then confronted by Kawaki, and both of their karmas activate. I'm sorry, what the
So
fuck is a karma?
okay. That's the Otsutsuki thing I mentioned. So the Otsutsukis found a way to take their genetic memory, put it in a crystal, and then jack it into potential vessels' bodies like a USB. I'm not joking. That is how it is described. A genetic
Okay.
USB.
Oh, so they body jack.
Yes.
When Himawari and Team 10 escape from the clone, she meets a small Kurama, tells her that the two of them are one, and the tailed beast component is still remaining in the family bloodline after his death.
Oh, right. Himawari
Okay.
is supposedly the reincarnation
So-
of Kurama.
No, Himawari is not the reincarnation. His current reincarnation is just reincarnating inside her for some reason instead of out in the
Okay.
world.
What the
Yeah, inside of-
okay.
Basically, they ignored how Jinchurikis are supposed to work
Yeah,
for the sake
sure.
of plot.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call it plot at this point, but sure. To protect
Like, it sounds like
Boruto
he just-
from Kawaki's bloodlust, Shikamaru keeps Kawaki occupied by claiming that Himawari is in trouble, who then heads toward Team's 10 location while Sarada fights Hidari. As Jura gets the drop on them, he then captures Himawari and impales Inojin, her daughter, okay, causing Himawari to go full power Nine-Tailed Chakra mode.
Are you sure it wasn't half power 32 tails chakra mode?
Oh no, Max,
No,
she's clutching!
1/4 power 64.
Max, she's clutching!
Sneaky. This is the daughter of Naruto and Hinata.
I know,
Two
she's
characters that
clutching!
two characters that consistently clutched in some of the Ninja Story game.
She's clutching! Oh no! It's child Naruto plus child Hinata.
Sneaky.
You know what my
She's
favorite part about all
actually
this is?
protagonist.
The person doing this write-up is like skipping events that are making it harder to follow what's happening here. Because the next sentence is talking about Inojin's wounds healing instantly, but not explaining that Himawari is using the Nine-Tailed Chakra to do the healing.
Oh.
So it's like, oh yeah, so it looks like Inojin just has like instant regen as an ability.
Yeah. He's just fucking full Jesus mode.
Instant regeneration? It's a hollow!
Shut the fuck up, Pat.
It's a Time Lord.
Himawari then tells Shikita Nara and Choko Amiki to leave with Inojin as she takes Jura down. Individually, they all try their best, but the clones beat them all. Then Hidari captures Sarada to devour her, but Boruto arrives just in time to rescue them all. Of course he does. As they battle against Hidari, Boruto prepares to use a secret technique known as Ushikizo to take down the clone, while Sarada and Konohamaru give him time.
Yeah,
Boruto defeats him until Kawaki shows up and then takes Hidari down to prevent him from escaping, and the clone transforms into a Thorn Soul Bulb, which is the only way to save Sasuke. And then Boruto and Sarada are shot.
Yeah, so the Thorn Bulb thing is a new thing. I don't know. The Uzuhiko, Sneaky, the Uzuhiko is the thing I told you. It's the Rasengan that uses the planet's rotation.
Oh.
The one where we talked about, where I was like, so what do you do against an opponent that can crack the planet who has no compunctions about just saying, fine, fuck the world?
Yeah. Himawari has such strong affinity with Kurama that she is closer to a tailed beast and is capable of making her own Biju bomb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
What?
by the way,
Wait.
her tailed beast mode, do you know what her tailed beast mode is, Sneaky?
What, did Naruto have fucking sex with Hinata while in tailed beast mode? Did he have super sperm?
I
Yes.
don't know. Probably. But for some reason, though, her tailed beast mode is her hair becomes the tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because actually, Naruto's mom does that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Naruto's mom does that too.
That wasn't a tailed beast thing though. That was just like something weird that she could
Anime gag.
innately do.
Yeah,
No,
that
that
was
was
an
just something she
animation
could.
thing.
That was something she could innately do as well.
Oh, then.
Yeah, no, the Boruto manga is all kinds of fucked. I'm gonna be honest, a small part of me like lights up with joy, like, oh boy, I can't wait to see how much further the train wreck goes this month.
Jesus Christ, this is just. I mean, man, this is.
It's
I
rough.
didn't want to see something
It's
I enjoyed from
fucking
my
fan,
childhood
bro. This
shit
is
on.
fan
It's
fiction.
real
Yeah, this
rough.
is like fan fiction times 2. It's like no matter what we've ever seen in the Naruto section, Boruto's just worse.
Yeah,
Boruto's just worse.
and
Yeah.
they're making money off
Have
of
you
it.
seen the character designs? They're awful.
Well, some of them are all right. Like, I don't know,
Like who?
Hanabi.
Yeah.
Hanabi, the one good one.
I haven't even seen what Hanabi looks like in Boruto, I don't think. Hang on.
See what else was going on in 2013? Uzumaki, Return of the Whirlpool.
Google.
Man, I've seen like 92 of those stories.
God, I fucking hate Google sometimes. I'm looking up Hanabi for Boruto, and it's just giving me pictures of emo
Here you go.
sons of bitches. Could you get me official art and not fan art? What? Sign
Yeah,
just
bro,
for
that's
once.
fan art.
Could you just source official stuff? Why do you always go for fan art?
That was the first one I found that wasn't nude.
Okay, that's a
Why
you
are you-
problem though.
Why are
Yeah,
you
it
like
sounds like a you
this?
problem.
Okay, is this it? Okay, this
Oh
is
man, you know what, Max? You know what 2013 was the year of?
Kill
it.
you there.
No. Okay.
Here you go. Here's you some official art.
You know what? If this is her actual design in Boruto, fine.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, good character design. One of the very few.
The problem
it's
is that that's
also-
only in the anime. I'm referring to the manga designs, which are. Ooh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Different.
Yeah,
They're-
Max, you know what
Mhm.
2013 was? Rewind, one more final try. Do over, one last chance. Doing it
Oh,
all
no.
again. Groundhog Day.
Oh,
God damn.
2013. Yeah, 2013 was the era of we're gonna do a whole bunch of time travel fix.
Oh boy.
Hanabi dresses like a stripper in the manga. Really?
No,
The
Sarada.
fuck you say?
I'm trying
I'm
to.
pretty sure
I'm trying
Sarada
to.
is the one that dresses like a.
Yeah, that's Sarada is the stripper.
Yeah, her.
And Eno.
Let me.
Well, that's because Eno
was
is a
always
whore.
kind of like that.
Yes, Eno
Didn't you ever
literally
listen to
is.
Sakura?
That's a canon throwback.
The Sarada time skip got even worse.
What do you mean it
This
got
is what-
worse?
This is one of the cover arts for it, and it.
How could it get worse? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, full on
Like
stripper.
that.
Oh fucking bad. Oh,
That's just a
the-
guy.
I don't know why, but the author
That's
for the
just a
No,
twink.
that's
Boruto
Sarada.
manga, he
That's
seems to
just a
fancy
twink.
him. He seems to fancy himself like avant-garde in his designs, and it's awful.
This
Yeah,
It's
this
bad.
This is
if
terrible.
if I saw a parent allowing a child to dress like this, I would be like, you CPS? Hello?
She's not even wearing pants.
This is
You are
what.
not
No.
leaving the house like that, young lady.
No, I think I
This-
see a hint of pants.
That,
No,
honestly,
no, that's her
Nope.
shirt.
Nope, that's
times
just
times
no.
skip
Okay, he
noir-
posted another one. No, there's hot pants in there.
Timeskip
There's
Himawari
hot
might
pants,
be
it's
like.
merged.
You're one of
Man, I hate that.
those.
Man, that is ugly.
You're one of those fucking links, aren't you?
That is terrible. God, that is awful.
It went from this
Also,
to that,
doesn't-
though.
Yeah, but like this really is not
Oh,
helping
no,
the
sign.
transvestite allegation.
Fine, that's the anime design, not
Yeah,
the
that is the
original
anime.
design. Himawari timeskip might be the most normal thing to come out of
Yo,
that.
Himawari! Time skip Himawari, that's so...
Should I got Himawari?
No, that's not goth Himawari,
What?
bro. Are you fucking blind? That is clearly hippie Hinata.
Hippie Nada?
No, that's
Hippie Nada.
Himawari.
Yes, it's Himawari. My point is, it looks like Hinata, and she's wearing hippie clothes. Also, looks like she's about to break it down.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, timeskip Himawari might have been the
Well,
best.
okay, I gotta
design of
ask,
manga
why does
at
this
this
art
point.
look like it came off of a mildly successful DeviantArt page?
Because it came off of a mildly successful DeviantArt page.
Because it's from a mildly successful deviant art.
There is a greater than zero chance that that
artist.
is in fact what is occurring here.
You know, bro, this is like, I mean, like, look, these character designs are straight up awful. Can you find what the her manga appearance? Sarada's?
Don't search for that on Jailburu.
I am trying so hard to find the official.
Why would I
art,
look up porn on the porn website?
The wiki is just so.
You can actually. They don't
Of a
just have
12-year-old.
porn, Sneaky.
Well, I wouldn't know that.
What
'cause
do
I
you?
don't use
Why
it.
is there a disambiguation
the official
page for
art
Sarada?
tag. A what page?
The Naruto wiki's like, this article is about the character. For other uses, see Sarada Uchiha disambiguation. Why is there a disambiguation
What do you mean
page?
You should disambiguate that.
What does that mean? Disambiguation.
Share with the class.
I'm trying so. Here we Core, you have
The
failed me.
Free and the Enslaved, the Puppet and Puppeteer sequel.
Okay.
Sasuke times
Alright.
Gaara.
Here. I
Kiba.
found it. Someone did their own redesign, and the redesign is significantly better than the original Sarada design. It's so awful.
What the fuck is that original
Oh wow,
design?
what the fuck?
Okay, you are like, look, you are really not beating the child hooker, possibly a boy allegation.
Yeah, that
And
artist has
we
issues.
promise you, that's an allegation you want to beat.
That is really an allegation you want, because holy shit, like, what the actual fuck?
What?
Well, remember, this artist is the same one who removed the tits on all the female characters, except for the ones he made fat.
Yeah,
like he removed the sex from all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about
This
this.
is also the guy that ruined Konohamaru's design for Boruto.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, Konohamaru already had an design. How did they ruin it?
He ruined Hinata's design, okay?
There you go.
You know, I would ask
Oh,
what they
God,
did.
what
I
the
don't think I
fuck?
want to know.
What the fuck? Why?
I don't know.
I miss
Some
Kishimoto's
reason.
art. His sketches of the characters were better. Yeah. Boruto artist loves putting high heels on 12-year-olds. Yeah, I mean, like, so, like, okay,
Yeah.
so we all know about the rule when it comes to manga artists that are popular, right?
No.
Okay, so the rule when it comes to manga artists that are popular is they're always committing a crime. 100%, they're always going to commit a crime. But the crime is either pedophilia or tax fraud.
Yeah.
Right.
And hopefully it's tax fraud.
Hopefully it's tax fraud.
It's really weird, but that's the only crime I ever hear manga artists getting arrested for. It's either tax fraud or pedophilia, and it's like there's a really weird dichotomy going on here.
The author of Ranma 1.5 was arrested. Please be tax fraud. Please be tax fraud. Please be
No,
tax
that's
fraud.
Rumiko.
Yeah, I know.
Rumiko wasn't arrested. No, you're talking about the author of Kenshin.
I was making a joke.
There's literally a meme out there that is quite literally, manga author of blank has been arrested, and the next panel is the person being like, please be tax fraud, please be tax fraud, please be tax fraud.
I was that person when the Kenshin artist was arrested.
Oh wow, they really did just chop her boobs off. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they completely fucked Hinata.
I forgot they did that.
No, they made her unfuckable.
Yeah, they
made her
unfucked
unfuckable.
Hinata. Go ahead, I've unfucked Hinata. You can't stop me.
You know,
I've already unfucked her, Naruto.
Yeah.
You can't stop me. What?
You know, I think the weirdest author arrest I've seen for a mangaka was
what?
The artist said.
Why is she a child?
What?
Huh?
She looks like a fucking child.
No,
In which one?
She's like 16.
Which one?
The second image. Is that supposed to be Hinata, or is that supposed to be their daughter?
That's MILF Hinata.
That does
Wait.
That
Which
is
one?
MILF Hinata.
Are you talking about the second image of what Sign
the
posted?
the Boruto design for Hinata.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's Hinata. Yeah, no, that's not her kid. Yeah, well, I mean, when
That
you
is
remove the
Hinata
boobs on a
after she's
girl-
had 2 kids.
Yeah, when you remove the boobs on a girl, it does tend to make them look younger. Because we typically do
Okay, hang on, here we
associate
go.
women who don't have boobs with being children.
Which is really screwed up.
Oh wait, I already posted this.
Like, fucking insulting.
Well, yes, but you know.
But here, the manga version from right at the end.
Yeah.
She looks like an actual mom.
Yeah. Great character.
Like a woman who had 2 kids.
Yeah. Damn, they really did nerf her in the last, didn't they?
I mean, that looks like someone.
I put the last down.
I'll be frank. I believe that's
She's
someone.
wearing normal clothes.
I'll be frank.
Sorry.
The bags under those eyes. I believe that's someone who's had 2 children who's decided, oh, we're getting the tubes tied now.
Yep.
We're signing up for exactly 0 more of these fucking crotch goblins.
That might just be key art for the movie, like a special after credit scene. Because
damn,
it's just a baggy
this will
shirt.
never be a timeline.
Which one?
Oh.
This will never be a timeline.
Here's manga from the last.
Okay.
I wish it happened, but it didn't.
What do you mean manga for the last? That they didn't need a manga.
They gave it some Jump Comics manga right here.
I didn't need one.
At least a panel.
Oh, hey, manga,
Wow, I
at
hate.
least
didn't
like-
need it, but
I
they did.
kind of hate the manga design for the main art, the main villain
Yeah.
for that movie.
Yeah, that's pretty
I don't
awesome,
like
yeah.
that.
It doesn't look bad.
I think it looks worse than the
The
animation,
scarf
which
looks a
is
little bit too
very odd.
fingery and fleshy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a scarf.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to-
Yes.
It does
It's
look
supposed
like
to be
fingers.
a recurring gag.
if you watch the movie, it looks like a scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, that's anyway, yeah, so that's yeah, 2013, that was the era of Sasuke times Sakura, Sakura times Gaara, and time travel fix.
Yup.
So many time
You know what?
travel.
That tracks, and the time travel usually involved Sakura going back in time.
Yeah.
from what I
Actually, that
thought.
one was good. Time Braid.
I like how he said that one when I said that it was
Yes, that
common for
specific
Sakura.
one.
Time Braid it's in a really weird place for me. I sort of like it. At the same time, it kind of really lost the plot near the end. When they broke the time loop, or well, when they were going to go break the time loop, I guess I should say, it really lost the plot for me. I realized the plot was breaking the time loop the whole time, and I think that's kind of my point as to why I'm in a weird place about it. Because it was a good
It did kind
story.
of go off the rails.
It really went off the rails at the end, and it was kind of just like, what the fuck is happening anymore?
Yeah, I think he was in a really weird place. That
You
was right
don't
before he
say.
started writing original stuff. Which the original stuff is done fairly well.
Oh, what's that?
E. William Brown. He wrote the Alice Long series and the Daniel Black series. He's on Amazon. He's Shaper V.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's actually on QQ.
He actually posts on.
Yeah, he posts quests on QQ. He does some decent stuff. He did a one of those system apocalypse games, game world invades the real world things too.
How'd that turn out?
Apparently, people liked it and want more. Because, you know, he's not like the guy who we first saw do it and then turned around and made the main character gay out of nowhere. Oh, sorry, bisexual out of nowhere.
Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. I think it's a good time to close up, gentlemen. You know, we went on a exploration. We learned about the first official fan fiction. We had a good time. But you know what? Back on Friday, because there is always more.